everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us on this.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Okay, now
you've muted me. You don't want me in stereo with a delay as well. There's always someone. Normally it's me, actually. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us on this fine Friday evening. I hope you are all doing incredibly well. I'm doing quite well today, actually. Yes.
Yeah?
I'm very excited today.
What's that?
Because today saw me, the channel, I guess, but me,
Right.
take out a brand new affiliation.
Ooh.
And this time, it's with a big boy as well.
Yeah?
Not just any old affiliation.
Go on then, who is it?
So if you guys have been watching the channel for the last 3 years plus, when did I start at Rolls-Royce? Over 3 years ago. Over 3 years ago. I'm sure it was.
Yes, because we've been doing this full time.
For 2 years. Over 2 years. Nearly 2.5 years.
Yeah. It's been at least over 2 years.
About 3.5 years. About 3.5 years ago, I started working for Rolls-Royce. And when I started working for Rolls-Royce, what that meant was I needed a better chair because I was sat in my chair all the time. All the time I was sat in my chair. And so I did some research. And out I went. And I went and had a look around. And I went and did some watching and some reading and what have you. And I came across the company Secretlab. If you've been watching the stream for the last 3 years plus, I am always in this chair.
Yeah.
And it's still fucking incredible. Absolutely incredible. Now, when I did buy this one, I bought this one as a treat for myself because of the new job. So I splashed out a little bit. This is their old model, which was the Titan XL, I think it's called. And I bought it in the Napa leather, which did mean that the chair was about £800 at the time because it's Napa leather, because actual genuine leather. And I was like, that's a lot of money. But guess what? It's still close to perfect.
Yeah.
It's still incredibly comfortable. In fact, the chair is so good that when we moved into the Great Hall and the deck person has to sit on the deck for 3 to 4 hours, I bought another one. Not the Napa leather. I bought the Stark one from Game of Thrones because it's got like the wood head on it, the wolf head on it. I feel like the wolf head like fitted the Great Hall theme.
Yeah.
Right, that makes sense. I bought the Ned Stark one. Joe then also told me that his back was fucked. And I looked at what he was sitting on, and it looked like it was essentially newspaper stuck together with jizz and spit. And that's what he was sat on, right? So
that's a student chair.
I then bought another chair for Joe. Now, Dan says that's too expensive. It's because it was leather. The standard prices aren't quite that high. So I bought another one for Joe, right? And Joe borderline nearly cried at me when he said to me, it's literally fixed my back.
Yeah. Well, you only get one of those.
Exactly. I spoke to a few other people. Jill is in the OnlyThings. She says she bought one years ago and it's still going strong. It's perfect. It's amazing. So we have teamed up with Secretlab, and I am now an affiliate of Secretlab. And this makes me feel fancy because some people you can be affiliates with just by pressing some buttons and you're an affiliate. But Secretlab's global affiliation team have to approve you. You can't. Not anyone can be a Secretlab affiliate. Okay. So I have an affiliation with Secretlab. And I'm currently talking to them about potentially taking that to the next step and becoming sponsored by Secretlab. But that's probably going to be a no. We're probably not big enough for that right now.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Well, it's good to have sort of milestones along the way.
Yeah.
So maybe that could be one of them. You're sponsored.
A lot of people like Secretlab products. A lot of people say they're very expensive. They are very expensive. I nearly didn't buy one when I did buy the first one. I've subsequently bought 3, and there's reasons. It's because it is literally the best chair I've ever owned in a country by a country mile. And if this one ever dies, if it ever dies, I shall buy another one immediately because they're that good. However, an affiliation doesn't necessarily mean any discount off for you people. But what it does mean, if you !chair in chat, it will give you a custom affiliate-based link which drops a cookie in your browser, and if you return to Secretlab within 7 days of clicking that link, as long as you don't click another person's affiliate link or clear browsing data, then they will affiliate your sale, your purchase with me, and I will make commission off of your purchase. All right? And someone today has already bought a Secretlab chair, and I've already made commission, and it's relatively considerable. Considering when someone buys like a box of Space Marines from Element, I get like £1. When this came through, I was like, oh my fucking God. I'm not allowed to say what it is though. I read their pack. They send This is quite professional. I had a 7-page slideshow presentation to read, right, about how everything works and how I use the code and how I can actually generate specific custom chairs, which then create its own custom code, and then I can show them to people. So I could generate a specific link, for example, the brand new Ultramarines Warhammer 40k chair that's just gone on pre-order, okay? I can do that. What I've given you at the moment is just a code that's straight to the website, right?
Okay.
And then you can pick anyone you want. So I had that 6 or 7 slide presentation to read. I then had a 9-page terms and conditions thing to read before I started using it, which says this is how much commission you'll make. You're not allowed to tell anyone. Well, okay. It's part of the T's and C's. They're a big company, right? If you stop using your affiliate link, then we reserve the right to terminate your account. Blah 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 blah. Okay. But someone bought a Secretlab chair. Whoever that was, you're amazing and I love you. Thank you so much. I promise you'll love it. They have some incredible designs on there. They have Game of Thrones designs on there. I bought Joe the Batman chair. They've got Minecraft and Fortnite and gaming teams and all kinds of stuff. There's a Lamborghini one. And now they have the new Warhammer 40k one from Space Marine 2's announcement yesterday. It's Ultramarines, but it's cool because it's Warhammer 40k. It's the best chair. So if you're ever interested in a nice fancy new chair and you want to splash out a little bit, but at the same time as splashing out you want to feel a little bit better about it, knowing that you're also supporting the channel, ! Chair. Check it out, right? The 40k one, for reference, let me show you actually what it looks like, because it is fancy. So if I click this little link here, right, I'll very quickly show you what the website looks like, and then we'll stop this little shilly bit where I'm just super excited because a big company went, yeah, we want to work with you. And for me, it's a big deal. We're a small channel.
You shilly Billy.
But I like that. For me, it's a big deal. I'm quite excited about this. So, you know, I'm going to go on about it for like 5 minutes and then I'll shut up, because this is a big company that said, yes, we'll work with you. We like what you're doing, rather than small companies. This isn't just like a Warhammer company that makes tokens or some shit. This is like a big global brand. So I was really excited by this. Okay. So you get £30 off your first purchase. Of course, that's not a lot, but it makes it worth it. This is the website. You can pick your chairs. We go into chair. We'll go into Titan Evo, because Titan Evo is their main line of chairs. And then you can go down and pick yourself a chair. And then they have tons of different styles that you can. There's lots of information about how it's made and all that kind of stuff, right? How it leans, the magnetic pillow that I don't have because mine's an old one, different skins you can put on it, the fact that you can change your skins, the fact that it's got magnetic. It's just incredible. These things are incredible. Now I wonder if I shop now, boop, up here in the top right corner, it'll take me into Titan Evo, and I'm only going to show you the one. Trust me. Because it's the one that we're all really excited about at the moment. But if you go into the Secretlab Neo Hybrid Leatherette and you scroll down, it's in special editions, not in esport editions. Here it is. That's right here. This is the new Warhammer 40k Secretlab chair. Look at that. It is Ultramarines, but it's a Warhammer 40k Secretlab chair.
It's definitely Brom's chair.
It's definitely Brom. It's very fancy.
It's a chair for Brom.
Right? This is the new one that's currently on pre-order. Heads up, right? It's £520 without any add-ons. Now, when I say without any add-ons, you get your magnetic pillow for free. That's a memory foam magnetic pillow. You get that for free, right? But I'm not seeing that. Oh, Siege, thank you for the gifted. When did that come through? When did that come through? I missed it.
I saluted Siege.
Oh, it's called. Oh, my chat was frozen. Okay, we fixed the chat. Okay, so you get a magnetic pillow for free. If you want the fancy, so you get magnetic armrests for free. But if you want to upgrade their armrest, that costs more money and etc. Of course, it does. It's how they get you, right. Loads and loads of add-ons, etc.
Ooh, there's a pink one.
There is a League of Legends pink one. Yes, it's not quite as pink as I think you were hoping, but it's got some pink on it. There's a Harry Potter one loose that you can get. Yeah,
no,
there's a nice one. James will like the Fortnite one, of course he will. I bought Joe the Dark Knight one from Batman. He loves it. He's mad for it. In the studio, we have the House Stark one. I really like the Cyberpunk one because it's fucking cool. Assassin's Creed one is also. Anyway, that's it, right? That's all we're gonna do.
Can you click on the pink one?
We did the League of Legends one, or this one up here, the out of stock one. No, that's red. Or this one down here that's actually bright pink.
I'm on a 40-second delay, so what's?
I clicked on the pink one. It's not that pink.
Well, we'll never know.
Well, you will, but you'll know later. Okay, you get a little pink armrest if you want as well. Yeah, pink armrest. You can do that. Anyway, there you go. If you want a chair, ! Chair, click the link, use that link. I get a big old kickback from that now. Okay, so if you're gonna buy yourself a new chair, thank you so much, you beautiful people, for supporting the channel by doing it as well and using Secretlab, who are quite frankly the best chair company out there by far. Right? There we go. Anyway, that's that. That's the first part of the stream, right? Is it nepotism if you give me a chair? Yes. I don't know, what's nepotism? What does that mean?
Nepotism is like if your mum and dad are, for example, actors, and then you go into the acting industry and you find it much easier to get in than somebody who wasn't an actor. I think. So.
I was trying to
remember what nepotism was.
That was a rapid salute when she saw it.
I nearly give myself a black eye.
Stick Monkey, thank you for 50 gifted memberships. Oh my fucking word. I can only imagine that Laura's not sat next to him tonight, so he's allowed to. It's my best guess. Stick Monkey, you absolute fucking legend. Thank you so much for 50 gifted. As always, our target for the Feel Good Friday folk is 100. But if we get to 150, we're doing a giveaway, and that's important for another reason. There's lots of little updates tonight, chat, by the way. Also, we are running some giveaways this evening. I have this thing that came through from Skulls, from Games Workshop, and most of it was dog shit. I won't lie to you. It wasn't really worth looking at. But I do have it, right? I do have it. And on it, there are 7 game codes, which we'll be giving away tonight. Vermintide 2, Darktide, Blood Bowl 3, Rogue Trader, Battle Sector, Mechanicus, Bolt Gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 games, right? 7 games to give away today, okay? Twisted Toy Soldiers, thank you for the 5. James Matthias, thank you for upgrading to Jarl tier. What is going on? Have you all got excited so quickly? Amazing, people. Thank you so much. It's still giving out Sean's gifteds, though, right? Thank you, people. You're all incredible people. So we've got 7 game codes to give away throughout the evening. I'll be giving away random game codes. We're not going to do the normal style of giveaway where just commenting gets you in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a phrase to type because some people might not want the games, right? So it's pointless giving those codes away. So we're going to do a slightly different format of giveaway. I will type a word into chat and pin it. And if you want to be in with a chance of winning that particular game code, you just copy and paste that word into chat. And then it will pick one of those people at random.
Oh, that's clever.
Super clever, right?
Yeah.
They're all Steam codes. They're all on Steam, okay? But I do have 7 game codes. I'm just excited and happy today. I've got 7 game codes to give away, right? Cool. The other thing I've done is I've updated the merchandise page. So if you type in chat right now, it won't seem like a big update. There's a few things we've done, okay? So if you type !merch in chat, it will give you a link to the merchandise page. We'll get ready for some more screen sharing any minute, okay? We're all excited by screen sharing. So it looks ever so slightly different because we've slightly reordered the products, but for most of you won't be able to notice the difference. Apart from this big chunk at the top, I'm going to start and trying and do to start with at least to try and do minimum a monthly newsletter. Neil Woodall, thank you for the 5 gifted. You absolute legend. You're a hero. Thank you. So at the top right here, you'll see subscribe to our newsletter. You put your email address in here, you click the little arrow, and you'll become part of our newsletter. I sent one out today, and I realised that we only have 160 people signed up to our newsletter, which is all right.
I think that's amazing.
It's better than none, right? But I've put this big box at the top here in the hope that more and more people become subscribed to our newsletter. There's a few things we're going to do when we have more people in this newsletter, right? We're going to write newsletters. We're going to be putting out information. I might use a newsletter, for example, on a Sunday evening to put out the stream schedule for the next week. That could be cool and interesting and will take me 5 minutes. We will also be using the newsletter to let you know when new t-shirts go on sale with brand new designs. I've already commissioned the next design today after launching the new design yesterday. The new design yesterday looks like this. It's the Greater Good.
Greater Good. We kept pronouncing his T's.
Brom can't do it.
Poor guy.
The Greater Good. He can't do it.
Greater Good.
But the brand new Tau Greater Good graphic tee, not like I can call it the Tau Greater Good graphic tee because, you know, GW and IP and all that. But the new Greater Good graphic tee is now live on the website. You can purchase that shirt right now if you want to. More importantly, and this is very important because Stick Monkey's gifted 50, Twisted Toy Soldiers gifted 5, Neil Woodall gifted 5, and Siege Roots gifted 1. If you're a Skull tier member or above in Discord, there is now a new thread that says Skull discount. There's a discount code for Skull tier members. Please, if you're a Skull tier member, don't share that discount code with anybody outside of Discord or anybody who is a peasant who has a Hesea tier membership or no membership, because that is just for you and the Jarls, right? There is also a Haskell tier membership discount, right? If you look at both of those threads, it will tell you what the relevant discounts are and what the relevant discount codes are, and they're going to give you discounts right now. I realise we haven't really been given the Skalds loads, and we haven't really been given the Haskalls loads, and I'm trying to do little bits more, right? So you get extra discounts now with the discount with the what's it called? The discount codes for the membership levels, right? So that's what we've done. We've added an email. Now, keep your eye on this website. I've been learning lots about the website today. Lots. So we're going to be doing more and more with the merchandise website, to the point where it might become less of just a merchandise website and more just like a generic channel website with news and features and blog posts and stuff like that.
Cool.
I've learned a lot today. My ADHD hyperfocus fucking kicked in today.
Is your brain all saturated?
Oh, my brain's happy today at the moment. Yeah.
It's like a sponge.
My little hyperfocus kicked in, and off I went swimming down these little channels, and I've got a lot done. But there we go.
What, like an inquisitive sperm?
Like an inquisitive sperm.
Ooh, what does this do?
I'm often
described
described as an inquisitive sperm.
Yes, you are. Every nook and cranny needs exploring.
Do you know what? I tell you what I'm gonna do as well, chat. Right? I'm gonna add an 8th game code to the giveaway tonight. So not only have we got Vermintide 2, Darktide, Blood Bowl 3, Rogue Trader, Battle Sector, Mechanicus, and Bolt Gun, I'm also going to add a Steam code for Total War Warhammer 3 as well tonight. Okay? That'll be the last one we draw. So if you want to be in with a chance of winning those, you're going to have to hang out throughout the stream, hang out all night. We're in a good mood today, Luce and I. We're in a pretty happy place. We've got what we call floaty brains, really happy brains at the moment. And I'm trying to make this merch business a big thing as well. And so we've also said we'll probably just hang around for fucking ages tonight anyway. Well, I mean, when I say ages, don't expect 4 hours, chat, right? You know, give me some credit.
Greedy.
But maybe we gift-a-thon as well. As long as you guys keep gifting, we'll stay. There you go. Mordy Hammer, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, you fucking hero. A good old gift-a-thon. We haven't ever done one of those before. But we might be making a rod for our own back there.
We used to gift random stuff in the office.
No, I mean people gifting so gift-a-thon is like when people give memberships, you stay on stream.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? But we're probably going to hang around for a bit longer tonight. All right? No Realms of Ruin. I haven't got him. I haven't got Realms of Ruin. I've only got the codes that they've shown us. I can't show you long because I know what one of you fuckers will do is you'll type the code in Steam and take them all.
Daruckus has said, well, this isn't a Christian channel, is it? No.
That's Shane.
No.
Shane
I'm afraid not.
Shane is like Adrian's best friend, but he loves me more.
I don't know why you stick around. You shouldn't have to fight for Liam like
I
this.
didn't say he was my best friend. I was saying he was Adrian's best friend, but he loves me more.
Ed, come sit next to me. Let me show you how I treat a best friend. Come sit next to me. You leave Liam. He's bad for you. He's a bad boyfriend, is Liam. And if he keeps hanging around, I can't save you. So.
Shane pines after me. Oh, also, so as part of my ADHD focus nonsense today, I also messaged our friend Stevie on Facebook. I was like, Luce and I need to put a dice order in soon.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to be restocking dice soon as well. Although the one thing I will say, here's a caveat, by the way. I'll be honest and open straight away. It says it in the Discord threads. The discount codes aren't applicable to dice, objective markers, or polo shirts right now because we don't actually sell them for a lot of profit. So we have to be careful about what we sell them for with discount codes, etc. Because otherwise it ends up costing us money, and that's a fucking silly idea for selling things. That's never a sustainable business model.
Maybe if we were secretly Bruce Wayne's
if I was a trust fund millionaire, exactly.
We could just afford the loss like
so
that.
So we're gonna get some dice in stock. Here's the other exciting thing about merchandise as well, by the way. Evan, thank you for the gifted membership. Here's the other exciting thing about the merchandise store that I have been digging into today. Once I had my
I figured out how you say Evan's name.
Go,
Evan.
So once I had my little moment this morning when Secretlab approved my we had an email conversation and they said, yeah, here, give me your details, and then they instantly approved my application to be an affiliate!
Cool.
Exclamation mark, yeah. Once I had that moment this morning, I was like, I wonder. Maybe, just maybe, when we have a decent line of hobby-based t-shirts, I can't use the word Warhammer because I don't want the IP police to get me. When we have a decent group of hobby-based t-shirts, we could also start our own affiliate program. And maybe we test it to start with the Thanes, and the Thanes can go out there as my marching army of lunatics with their own discount, with their own like affiliate codes. And then if people buy, they get themselves a 5% kickback.
Okay.
That could work.
Okay.
I also spoke to Mini Wargaming Dave, who flat just agreed to be an affiliate anyway and sell our t-shirts. So there you go.
Good egg.
So, lots of... it's been a fucking productive day today, chat. I'm so excited today. I am not also planning on doing any hobby this weekend, unfortunately, because tomorrow's a bit of a family day, because on Sunday I'm off to Wembley, which is also probably partly why I'm excited.
Well, I guess you could say that's also a family day.
Well, it's with my brother, I guess.
Yeah, you're hanging out with your brother.
Yeah, but he's a
Which,
knob.
you two are like comets. You're only able to hang out if the stars align and
Yeah,
you've got the trying to get, it's like the Swiss cheese, trying to get the holes to line up.
Yeah.
It's literally, he'll come round on Christmas Eve because it's your birthday, and then you'll probably say, yeah, we should do something. And because he's also a manager and quite a stressful job,
Yeah.
before you know it, it's Christmas again. Oh, we didn't hang out this year. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Kazarian says objective markers web. Well, interestingly, Kazarian, we've just approved an order for 30 of our objective markers. 30 sets, I should say, not 30, because that's 5 sets. 30 of our objective markers, 30 sets of our objective markers. What's 30 times 5? 150? 150 objective markers.
Yeah.
Yeah. 150 objective markers we've just approved an order for. So get ready. You'll see those objective markers on the merchandise store in the near future. Okay, exciting stuff. Lots of things are happening. I've come to realize that YouTube revenue probably actually has a ceiling. I don't think we're there yet, but it probably has a ceiling. And so I want to try and make merchandise a thing that also generates the business revenue, because the business benefits us as a family and it benefits Joe and it's going to benefit Hobby House, etc. So we're trying to make this a thing as well at the same time. And it's about, I'm trying to be really super inclusive about it so that the t-shirt doesn't, you don't have to be, I get why channels across the whole of YouTube, no matter who they are, do branded t-shirts with their logos on. And we do sell those, right? That's fine. And we sell a nice premium t-shirt, and we sell a polo shirt, we sell a nice premium hoodie, and that's kind of about it. And I get why people do all that stuff, but I often find that quite a lot of them, you have to kind of know the channel or the brand, or it's a t-shirt based on a really in joke that if you're not part of that in joke, you don't really kind of get it. And so it doesn't really hold any value to you. Now, granted, Lictor, hardly newer, is an in joke for us. But if you don't know that in joke, you can read it and be like, that makes sense. It's funny. I like it. Same as the greater good with the towel. I feel like you don't need to know that as a channel we love Hot Fuzz, and that's where it came from, but you probably get the Hot Fuzz reference with the t-shirt image. And so if you're a towel fan, it is logical that you could stumble across that t-shirt on Google with doing some searching for towel merchandise or whatever, and you could be like, that's funny, I'm buying that t-shirt, right? So, like, for me, I want to make a range of t-shirts, 20 plus designs, that are relevant to anybody who's a Warhammer fan. It doesn't matter if you've ever heard of the channel before. That's my goal. That's what I'm trying to do. And then we get the newsletters working, exclamation mark newsletter will take you to the merchandise page homepage, and you just type your email in and send it, right? So we'll get the newsletter working, we'll get new product drops going. And when that kind of boulder starts going, then potentially we start running campaigns in terms of like discounts and bank holiday sales and all that kind of shit. And I actually try and run it like a merchandise business, right? That's the intent, okay? Cool, beautiful. Some missions have 6 still. They do, yeah, they do. So they are sets of 6. There's not sets of 5. There's sets of 6. Sorry, you're right. They are. I promise you, there are sets of 6. Honest, you're not going to get shortchanged when they turn up. I'm not going to do GW, right? I'm not going to sell them in sets of 5. So you've got to buy 2 sets to get 6. Well, that's a great idea. No, I'm joking. It's not a good idea at all. Anyway, right, the first giveaway of the night. Let's get this one ready. Okay, so tonight, the first giveaway game we are going to be giving you people is Vermintide 2, which I feel like will be quite a popular one. The blurb: the critically acclaimed Vermintide 2 is a visually stunning melee action game. Fight as one of the 5 heroes against countless hordes of Skaven and legions of chaos in a game that pushes the genre's boundaries. Okay, Vermintide 2 Steam code is our first giveaway game of the night, right? And the word, you'll be surprised to know that I've pinned in chat, is Vermintide. Copy and paste or type in Vermintide with a capital V, because you should always capitalize names, right? Type that in chat right now, and you will be in with a chance of winning Vermintide. There is minimal restrictions. The minimal restrictions are, if you are part of the team, Loose and Brom and people like that, you can't win it. Mods, you're fine. Actual team, no. Right? If you're part of the team, you can't win it. And if I win it, obviously I can't win it. And we'll redraw. Okay? But if you want to win Vermintide, just type Vermintide in the chat and it will pick you up. Okay? And if I look at the Nightbot giveaway, it's given me 8 eligible users so far, 10, 11. There we go, it's growing. Good, it's working. Beautiful. So keep going, chat. Keep typing Vermintide in chat. Let's get it busy. Let's get it moving. I'm excited tonight. I'm so happy today. Floaty brain.
Floaty brain. Floaty brain and empty cup.
Floaty brain, empty cup. Yeah. I'm super chuffed. Obviously, we are on 69 of the finest gifted memberships. Brian Garrett, thank you for upgrading to Jarl tier. FYI, talking about giveaways, the Jarl's tier and above giveaway is going to go live tomorrow. Tomorrow it'll go live. It'll be live for about a week, and then on the last day of the month, it will be drawn at random. If you are a Jarl tier or above, and if you've been gifted a Skull tier membership, all you've got to do is upgrade for £4. You've got to upgrade for less than the price of a Skull tier membership to be in with a chance of winning. Because then you just go in Discord, go to the Jarl's only giveaway section, click on the giveaway enter button, which is free because you're a Jarl tier or above. And then next Friday, it will draw one of you at random, and you can win either a combat patrol box of your choice or a Vanguard stroke spearhead box of your choice. Oh, he's just said, oh, Gaz has set it up already. There you go. It's done already. It's live straight away. It's live now. He said he was going to set it up tomorrow. He set it up today. Gaz, you're a legend. Thank you so much. You're a hero. So live right now is the Jarl's only giveaway. So make sure you're in Discord. Go into the council section in Discord for Jarl's. Yeah, they're computer games, Kai. They're for PC. They're Steam codes. Go into Discord. And then you just click enter. Free. Just click enter. There you go. We're going to draw this one at 5 minutes past the 9 o'clock PM. Okay? 5 minutes past 9, we'll draw Vermintide. And then we'll be getting ready in a minute for Darktide. Oh, no, hang on. Which one do we do next? Maybe we'll do Rogue Trader. Let's get the shit ones out of the way. Although Vermintide's quite good. We'll do Vermintide, Rogue Trader, Battle Sector, Mechanicus, then Darktide, then Blood Bowl, then Total War Warhammer. That's the order we'll do them in, okay? That's fine, Gaz. I'd rather it was live. It's better for me, mate, to say it's live right now, so it's perfect, okay? Perfect. Thank you so much. What's Vermintide? It's a PC game. I read it out. I read it out loud, okay? We have got, currently, hang on, not that one. We've got 30 eligible users. Eligible winners, I should say, rather than eligible users. You're not all drug dealers, honest. 30 eligible users, winners, druggers. Yeah, you're all druggies, aren't you? You're all plastic crack addicts. It's 10 PM where I am, though. Well, tough, Jay. Tough. We're going to have my time, all right? 5 past, I'm going to draw for Vermintide. And this doesn't time out, I don't think. I hope not, anyway. No, it doesn't time out. It doesn't time out. It's just the word. So the bonus for this one is I don't have to be like, if you haven't commented within 15 minutes, as long as you've typed that word in chat, you will be in with a chance of winning. Oh, no way. Someone did it. Someone used the affiliate link, Loose.
What, for the chair?
For the chair, yeah.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell. Secretlab, I love me.
How do you know I needed a new chair? Just ordered my very own Secretlab chair using your affiliate link. Love your channel, mate.
Mouseless, I hope you find your mouse. Thank you so much for the 10, man. You're a legend. It's not just a 10, though, because you just bought a chair. So I'll keep refreshing this to see if the order goes through. Oh my god, it did. Well, that's I see it there. I see it right there. May the 24th, 8:01 PM. Order. What a fucking legend. What a bunch of legends. Exclamation mark chair for Secretlab. Kevin Knight's just become a Jarl tier member. Look at that. You can go and get involved in the giveaway as well. We're just giving shit away tonight.
We are.
Just making everyone happy. Although, we're not really giving chair stuff away. I'm going to ask Secretlab if they'll let me give away a Space Marine chair. That would be amazing.
Oh my god.
It's peanuts to them.
That would be amazing.
If people keep buying chairs over the weekend, so I can go, look, over the weekend I sold you 5 fucking chairs.
Yeah,
Can you give me a Space Marine one to give away, please?
You can lose one out the stock room.
Yeah. Does the affiliate link work with the sit-stand desk too? Expensive at the moment, but I'm getting that for Xmas. I think it works for everything. I don't know what... It does tell me what products somewhere. It tells me what products are eligible. Affiliate compliance, creatives, no harmful activities or content. You must use legitimate means to drive traffic. No coupon or discount sites. No domain forwarding or DNS. There's lots of this stuff. I'll have to have a look. But I am pretty sure it does include the desk. Absolutely, Eston. And I know how expensive that desk is. I can promise you I will get a fucking monumental kickback from that desk. Like a monumental kickback from that desk. Can I have a NID one? Do you know what I really want to do, right? Mm-hmm. I really want 6 months of amazing Secretlab sales, right? They give me a chair to give away, more sales, right? Mm-hmm. So I can go to them and be like, there's this company called Raven.gg, and they made me a custom Great Hall jersey because of how many sales went through their store. How about a custom Great Hall Secretlab chair?
No, they might not, because it might be needing to design.
They've got esports teams on there. Individual teams with their individual designs. Datsun Des says he was considering a standing desk. Heal yourself. He's upgraded to Jarl. What a hero. Kaifus Kane's become a Jarl. What a hero. Get yourself in with that giveaway. You've got less than a minute for Vermintide, chat. Less than a minute for Vermintide, right? We're almost at 200 people on 40k After Dark as well. What's going on? And we're at 72 Feel Good Friday people. Feel Good Friday folk. I'd buy a Great Hall chair. I would replace all of our chairs immediately with Great Hall chairs, to be fair.
Well, I mean, my chair's still going strong. It sheds.
It's not going strong, Luce.
It sheds.
Luce, it's not.
You know,
your chair's
none of
fucked.
us are perfect.
No.
And it's like a living organism. It sheds its skin every day. I have to hoover under it.
Your chair is fucked.
It's fine.
Right, we've got there. We've got to 5 past. We're going to draw the giveaway. Ready, steady, go. Frederick, you have won yourself the Vermintide game. I'm going to write your name on my sheet of paper here, so you can DM me on Discord or email me. Frederick, you've won yourself Vermintide 2 Steam code, you wonderful human being. So congratulations, my friend. Make sure you DM me on Discord or email me, and you get yourself the code, and we'll get you sorted. Mr. Carl just went live streaming a Seraphim build. What cunt? He knows I'm live at this time of night on a Friday. I mean, at least it means he's got 1 viewer. What a silly fucking decision. We go live at 8:30 every single fucking Friday. Lichter just sat on her. Brilliant. I love it.
This is a terrible idea for a chair.
What?
A Lichter chair.
A Lichter chair? Lichter chair? That's a fucking great idea.
Hear me out. Lichter chair.
I'm into it, Sick Monkey. I'm into that. I don't know if Secretlab will go for it. Secretlab are a bit more, you know, down the corporate line than we are.
Yeah.
So I'm not entirely sure Secretlab would go for a Lichter chair.
Maybe if you reword like Lichter.
No, if we just show them what a Lichter is and be like a chair for Lichters, and we don't go Lichter chair, hardly knew it, because they'll be like, no, we're not doing that. We just let them make it, but like completely blind to the joke, and then maybe, just maybe, they'll make a Lichter chair.
Don't think it's gonna work, babe.
Competing with the boss as well. You'll just flat sack him, Carl, and then he'll be out in the ocean on his own, won't he? Working lurking crew says, Neos, welcome, dude.
Need a meat affiliate now. Ordered some Vikings blood earlier. Looking forward to it.
Marcelo, thank you for the 5. I've got to a point lately where I've got a bit more ballsy, and I've started going out to more companies and be like, hey, you know, I feel like we're a positive force. I feel like our audience is incredible. I feel like our audience, I like to think that we are a team of people, at least, that when we say we like something, it's not because they've paid us to say that. It's because we genuinely like the thing.
Yeah.
And so I like to think that we've probably, or hopefully at least, generated a lot of trust in our opinions. Whether that be AOS, 40k, Games Workshop, Mead, chairs, computer ancillaries, t-shirts, whatever. I like to think that on the whole, people go, these people give us honest opinions, and they don't just blindly say this product's great because I'm paid to say it. Drink Sneak Energy, don't, because it's shit. Drink Sneak Energy because that's one of the streamer sponsor companies that exists out there, right?
Is that actually a drink?
Yeah, no, yeah, it is, yeah, 100%. So I mean, I wouldn't touch it, but it is. So I like to think we've probably generated a lot of trust, and I'd like to think people think we're very honest about our opinions. So I've started to get a bit bolder and be like, I feel like there's more companies I could work with here, and I feel like they're not going to approach me at my tiny size. So I feel like I need to go out there and approach them. So I've reached out to a few companies. Secretlab was one of them. I reached out to Secretlab. They didn't reach out to me. I think, bearing in mind the channel's normal size, they probably would have just said no. So I made a document. I had a big PDF. It showed them views, engagement, all this kind of stuff. And then we had a back and forth this morning, and she instantly approved my application. So she went,
and it's nice that it's a person that's actually checked you out and your statistics and everything.
They have 2 people that manage the global affiliate marketing in the whole world, and I spoke to one of them today. So that's one of them. Okay. But I also reached out to Lancashire Mead Company. Right, get this. This is my favourite. Okay, I've decided that the person who owns and runs Lancashire Mead Company is a fucking lunatic. Right, and I've decided that because I reached out to her on Facebook, because I have a Facebook page, and said, this is me. I drink a lot of your products on stream. I absolutely adore it. Here's the channel theme. Here's the channel aesthetic. I feel like it'd be a good fit. Is there a way we can get like an affiliate thing set up where we work together or whatever? All my content's on YouTube. And she replied to me on Facebook and said, I'm sorry, Liam, no, I don't trust social media sites.
Maybe she just...
There's no answer, Lise.
No, I know, but maybe in an email.
John McCardle, thank you for 20 gifted memberships. There it is. I feel like what you're doing now is you're slapping the desk so that when you salute, people can hear it. Has Frederick seen that he's won the giveaway yet? I don't think he has. Well, we'll keep that code for him anyway. Thank you so much, John McCardle, for 20 gifted memberships. Up to 90 of the finest gifted memberships. We are now at a point whereby when we hit 150, we can give away a Lictor t-shirt or a Greater Good t-shirt.
Greater Good.
And I just commissioned today the newest t-shirt. I'm not telling them what it is, though.
Is it the one you told me about?
It's one of the ones I told you about. The first one that I told you about, you probably weren't listening.
No, I was listening to both of them. I know which one.
Is there a code for ordering the chair that you get credit for? Yeah, it's the !chair, John. Click that link. That's an affiliate link. If you make a purchase within 7 days without clearing browsing data or using a different affiliate link, then we'll be affiliated with the purchase, and we get a substantial kickback. I'm not allowed to say what it is. So there you go. Brilliant. Right, okay. So Mr. Frederick did get the thingy thing, didn't he? He got the... I've written it down. Frederick got the Vermintide. Okay, cool. Okay, cancel. So now we need a different name, and we're going to go. We're going to do this game here, Rogue Trader. So we'll write. What should be the phrase? Maybe that phrase. So that's ready for in a minute. We'll do that in a minute, though. Anyway, chat. Tell me what your hobby plans are for the weekend, if you've got any at all. Hopefully, you've got some decent hobby plans for the weekend. I might build some more. Sorry, paint some more Stormcast. I'm enjoying that at the moment. Am I getting one? What, a chair? I've got 3. Well, no, I haven't got 3. I own 2, and Joe's got one of the ones I bought. Do you mean the Ultramarines one, John? I don't want an Ultramarines chair, but if I had the money, I'd probably buy Brom one just because it's so fitting.
Yeah.
Just because it's so fitting.
Nice. So maybe we should be on the secret now. Brom's birthday's in November, so let's see if we can get Brom a birthday chair. Nobody tell him.
If I make enough commission from Secretlab shares by November, then I'll buy Brom an Ultramarines one.
Shall we do it?
Yeah.
Shall we get him an Ultramarines
chair?
chair?
But I'm also going to ask them to let me give one away. They'll probably say no. But don't ask, don't get.
Well, this is it.
Right?
They might be like...
I called myself Yondi on Discord. Yundi on Discord, mate. Okay, hang on. Yundi. Okay, I've written it down. I will for all the codes that you get. By the way, Peter the Sorcerer, welcome to Jarl tier. Jarl's only giveaway live right now, chat. For those of you that win codes, if you win a code, If you win a code for a game, I will probably send you the codes tomorrow morning. I'll be honest, because we'll probably be live till 10:30 tonight, fucking around with codes and shit and giveaways. So it'll probably be what's it called? A morning job for me, and I'll sit through and go through all the codes and put all the codes across. Okay. If depending on how we feel when we finish, I might do it tonight, but I don't want to make promises because I've got to type these in right because they're Steam codes, and I'll be probably all the way through my mood by then as well. We've got another merch order as well. Don't forget !! newsletter. Go to the homepage of the merchandise store and sign up for our newsletter. You wonderful human. Oh, another. Oh my fucking god! It's kicking off, babe. Unrelated. I've got no idea how to upgrade on mobile. How did you get your membership in the first instance, Gremlin? See you, Sean. If it was gifted to you or you took it out on PC, you have to do it on PC if you're on iPhone. Just so you know. Go to play Brett tomorrow, hoping to get 2 games in. First, a night off with my Chaos Knights versus Imperial Knights, and then DA versus Death Guard, taking a few legend units in my DA inner circle. Sounds amazing, Tim. I hope you really enjoy yourself. Painting Battle Sisters, Penitent Engines. Got my first commission piece. Sounds credible. It's been ages since I've seen you, Tim, anyway. We need to arrange another Thanes Day at some point soon. You need to create a Lictor for the Greater Good t-shirt. Marching on podcast. You better not be a Leeds fan. We can't be friends this weekend. Okay. Crumpets Panda? He just flopped. He just flopped his dick out loose.
Did.
He's become a Thane tier member all by himself. Don't forget, chat, as well. Don't forget the hat trick exists.
This is what I'm writing everything down for. So far, we've got...
I've got it all in front of me here.
Yeah, but I want to feel included. Can you let me do it, please?
Okay, go on. We need to tell them what the hat trick is first.
One of each. It's a membership, gifting, it's a super chat, and an upgrade.
An upgrade, yeah.
But because now we have the chair thing...
Someone did the hat trick last night.
Yeah.
And I was sat here. I was like, they did the hat trick! And I don't think the guys in the studio know what the fuck the hat trick was, because we only decided the hat trick existed on Wednesday night.
Maybe we didn't tell them.
I absolutely didn't tell them because I forgot about it.
And I think also we have potential with Bromlama Ding Dong, because I feel like he's the Mr. Darcy of the Great Hall, because he just can't drag his knuckles on the floor like we do. He can't do it. He won't let himself do it. So I feel like we're missing a marketing opportunity of Bromlama Ding Dong, of like being the Mr. Darcy of 40k. Yeah.
Marching on podcast. So sorry, Liam. It is what it is. I'll be watching the final and painting my Blood Angels and Golden Boys. I'll be watching the final in Wembley Stadium. How do you feel about that? Although, if you look at the league, this is a bit boring for you all, a bit of football talk for a brief moment. If you look at League 2 and League 1, currently the trend is against us. So the teams that have gone into the final, the two teams that have gone into the final have played each other obviously twice in the season, and on both occasions one team has won both games, and in the final the other team is the one that wins the final. And in the season, Saints have beat Leeds twice. So I feel like current trend is you win the final. And actually, I'll say this out loud now. 2 things. I've supported Southampton for a very long time. So firstly, I'm expecting them to fuck it up, because they do that a lot. And secondly, I'm very torn as to, and I don't know about you marching on podcast. I'd be interested to hear what you think about this. Sorry, chat, brief moment. But I kind of am a bit unsure as to whether I do or don't want promotion to the Premiership, because I watched Southampton in the Premiership the year before. It was fucking atrocious. Nothing but cheats everywhere. People falling over their own shadows. And I used to pay fucking 50 quid to go to a stadium to watch them get hammered 4-0 and then leave. I don't really know if I want to do that again when this season they've won a lot. It's much nicer. Crumpets Panda says, I don't think I'll be doing the quadruple. What's the quadruple? Do the quadruple. Yeah. Upgrade to Thane. Gift 20 plus memberships. Super chat 50 quid plus. And buy a Secretlab chair.
Sam, that might be a bit... It might be a bit across the way.
That would be amazing. But Brett, pet it. You can pet it, Brett. Welcome to Thane. Sorry, it's pity. It fits, right? Thank you so much for becoming... And there's 2 Thanes and enough. The only Thanes are going to be fucking exploding right now. They'll be going, incoming! They do that a lot. They do it a lot. I'd add you to the only Thanes loose, but a lot of them are quite creepy, so...
No, they're not. You can add me to the only Thanes. I'll be the one going, I'm having the best time. I don't know what you're all talking about, but I'm having the best time in this chat.
You'd have to mute it.
Yeah, I would.
Because it's busy. Someone joined yesterday, I think it was, and then they woke up this morning and America was like, fucking hell! It's like...
It's a busy chat.
That was a quiet morning as well. pet it, hardly know it. Way! It's Bank Holiday Monday on Monday, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Saints in the Premier League, it'd be a painful thing. The cost would be phenomenal. I went a few times last year, average British nerd, and it was. We used to have a season ticket at St Mary's from 2002 onwards, and we had it for an incredibly long time. And do you know what? I loved it as a young guy. Because if you think 2002 onwards, I left school in 2003, so from the age of about 14, I guess, we had a season ticket. I absolutely adored it, and I honestly think that Premiership football, for me personally, has turned into. There's a reason why I swung really hard into rugby. Premiership football has turned into something that I just don't really enjoy. It's full of overpaid fucking prima donnas who will literally fall over a blade of grass and roll around like someone's just shot them, and literally like they're one of the fucking extras in Enemy at the Gates, and then we'll go home having been paid 150 grand for that week. And it fucking disgusts me, quite frankly. And then they've brought in all this fourth official nonsense video ref stuff, which has just killed the flow of it as well. I'm just not into it. So I kind of want to stay in the Championship because it's not as bad. It's still pretty bad. It's not as bad. And we get to win games, so, you know.
Gaz has brought up a good point.
What's that?
He said, actually, there is 7. So we've got the 4 now. The gifted, upgrade, now a chair, and the super chat. Then there's also the beard struggle, siege, and element. So it could be a heptagon
I got my
type.
I got my new beard struggle order this morning. Yesterday morning.
Okay.
So this thing is maintained by the beard struggle, right? I have a heated beard brush and I have oils and balms and stuff. And they gave me a sticker, which I don't normally like, but I actually quite like this sticker, right? And they also send a wristband for a child.
Well, it's for
you always get
aspirations.
wristbands. It's the best quality and the best scented stuff I've ever had.
Yeah.
But I like the sticker quite a lot. You see it, Liz?
Oh.
Strong Men Talk. I was a big fan of this. I think I really liked this. So this is one of the rare occasions when they sent me the package through and I binned the packaging, as I do, and chucked all that to the recycling, and I actually kept the sticker. I actually quite like that from the Beard Struggle.
Yeah,
literally talking to the owner of it today as well. Literally talking to
Yeah?
the CEO today of the Beard Struggle. He's a cracking guy. He actually just messaged me just after we were on stream, and I can't reply to him because I'm streaming. But fucking cracking company, good people that run it and work in it. Great products, and I like this kind of message. They do a lot of work for men's mental health, and I mean a lot of work for men's mental health. So
I've definitely got a soft spot for men's mental health because we are a house of boys. We've got 2 young boys who are looking to be quite sensitive, which is great. You should definitely talk about it. So I've definitely got a soft spot towards boys and men and their mental health and being okay to talk.
I mean, I dropped focus from it. I spent near a decade in the military. It's one of those things that even in 2020, well, when did I leave the military? 2014.
Chair ordered, and I hate Ultramarines. That's how much I support this lunatic asylum of a channel smile.
John's got 2 of the hat trick done. He's just got to upgrade his membership. He does the hat trick now.
But he's done the chair.
He's done the chair.
So isn't that a hat trick?
No, I don't feel like we can include the chair as a hat trick. I mean, we could include it as a hat trick piece.
Right.
We could include it as a piece. That's fine, because then John doesn't have to upgrade.
Upgrade to what?
Well, I think he's a thing.
Channel owner?
He already owns about 86% at this point, Luce.
Internet owner?
In fact, if I look at the percentage of gifted memberships, the percentage of gifted members is about 86, so he probably owns about 86% of the channel, to be fair. John, thank you so much for buying a chair with my !chair link, you fucking legend. We'll just wait for the order to come through. But yeah, so even to this day, there's a lot of noise out there about it's okay to talk about it, it's okay to not be okay, which is good. That's positive. And I'm 100% behind all that noise. However, there's still a lot of people not talking. And so it's fine that there's the noise.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of people that go, they're saying it's okay to talk, but I still don't feel like it's okay to talk.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm going to keep banging that drum constantly, and we have a mental health thread in Discord. We've got a bunch of seers that are amazing to talk to. You can reach out in there. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to Luce.
I had a great moment with the boys on Tuesday actually, and 2-3 years ago, I would have been the mum that was kicking the boys out the kitchen, shunning them upstairs, and then having a little cry in the lounge because I've lost my shit over seemingly nothing. And it was a moment that was like, shit, the bed I've grown. And I can't believe I have until you get to a point where you're like, 5 more minutes and I'm going to scream at somebody and it's nobody's fault. So instead of screaming, I'm going to talk it out. And even if half of it goes over their heads, at least I've opened a valve to talk it out instead of pot boiling over and screaming. And it was all because, and this is really because, I think unless you have someone in your life that you have to slow down for and you have to simplify for, you can't appreciate taking a step back is actually necessary to take the huge steps forward.
Sometimes you have to take a step back.
And it all started because we were going to go on a bike ride. Weather was looking great. You wanted to pump your tyres up on your bike, and I thought, oh God, all of our tyres will be flat then, so let's just do them all. I got Ben a trike ages ago because both of them have quite terrible coordination, and a trike means
the balance of Bambi and ice.
A trike means that they literally can't fall off a trike.
You absolutely can.
They just have to focus on listening when I say brake, your hazard perception. Don't worry about balance because it's not a thing because you're on a trike. Ben's outgrown his trike. So there was already the startings of an anxiety headache of going, oh shit, I've got this trike out the shed and now I have to tell him that he can't go on it because he's too tall and parts of the trike are unsafe. And now I remember why we put it back in the shed, because parts of the trike are unsafe. So James offered up his trike, which he's always been great at sharing, and Ben fits his trike. So I said, well, that's definitely it. He definitely can't go on his own trike now. Went down the road, I did a couple of laps, took a picnic, went to the park, and it was fine. Got home and the headache hit me right between the eyes, and it was sort of right behind my right eye socket, and when it gets really bad I end up sort of squinting my right eye shut like a pirate and then walking around the rest of the day saying the mantra, just get to bedtime, get to bedtime, get to bedtime. And I ended up trying to start dinner with the boys asking 1,000 questions, and then I just said, right, apparently I'm in fight or flight mode and I can't come out of this mode until you both leave me alone and my brain catches up with me as to what environment I'm in, which is safe, the people I love who are safe, and I love them, which is safe, and all the smells and all the noises and all the things that are home. My brain catches up with me and realises I'm safe and I can come out of fight or flight. I can't do that if you're both still pushing stress buttons on me, asking me 1,000 questions. So would you mind going upstairs and just playing upstairs for a couple of hours? We'll have a cup of tea. I'll do dinner and I'll let you know when it's ready. So then James goes, all right, Ben, let's go upstairs and watch TV in my room. We'll put on Teen Titans or something. So I hugged James and I said, thank you so much for being awesome, but I need to be left the fuck alone for like 2 hours. I love you. Please leave me alone. 30 seconds later, Ben comes in the kitchen with, you know, the happy birthday sort of paper tubes that you blow into, and they do that really loud horn noise.
Yeah. They're like the party whistle things.
And I was like, no, Ben, loud, unpredictable noises are not a good idea for somebody who is stuck in fight or flight. Not a good idea. Please put it back. And then he was like, but I want to play with it. And I said, no, not happening. Upstairs now. Please go upstairs. If you blow that, I'm going to shove it somewhere where the sun don't shine. Please go upstairs. And there was James. Mum needs a mental health moment. We're going upstairs. And I was just like, I fucking love these boys.
Yeah, they're amazing, aren't they?
And then having a cup of tea and being able to come down, I was always guilty of, I can't come away and be a better mum because coming away feels selfish.
Yeah.
But actually, taking the step back means I can take a really good step forward.
100%. People don't take that step back.
No, they don't. It's hard. It's
people
really
don't give
hard.
themselves time to take a moment sometimes, and they feel like they have to power through. They feel like they have to crack on, or they have to be the strong one. And sometimes you need to take that step back.
In the couple of hours of my cup of tea, I was sort of ruminating on the day, and I was like, why the fuck am I in fight or flight? I don't understand. It's the bike ride, because I have to trust Ben to listen to me, that when I say brake, it's non-negotiable. You need to pull your brakes. I don't care that there's a cool squirrel in the tree. I'm looking at traffic that's ahead of you. And he's terrible for getting swept up in the moment, having poor boundaries, poor impulse control. So putting him on a bike or a trike was wildly dangerous in my brain. But in the reality of the bike path I was putting him on, there is no traffic. It's very safe. I wouldn't put him near a road just now anyway. But that was enough for my brain to go, whoop. We're staying up here.
But catastrophizing doesn't necessarily have to apply logic. That's the problem sometimes.
No,
right?
and you do not make safe choices when you're in fight or flight.
And so that, I mean, this is, again, you know, I've talked about this a lot already, chat, and I'm not going to bore you too much with this, but this is why when I go on about companies and products that I support, I'm quite selective about the companies and the products that I support.
Yeah.
This is one of the reasons why I support Beard Struggle. Like, I started dealing with the Beard Struggle and talking to people in the Beard Struggle during lockdown, during COVID, and they were great. And I have a friendship with a number of staff there, including the guy who owns the place, the CEO of the company. I messaged him today and said, how's everything going? Blah. He's like, great to hear from you. Like, I have that relationship with him. And that was built during lockdown. And that's why I work with the Beard Struggle. That's why I'm happy to be an ambassador for those people. And we have we don't just have an affiliate code with the Beard Struggle. If you use code, I think it's LTDEMPS20, you literally get 20% off your order. So we get you a discount as well, and they give you things like these sorts of stickers and stuff like that. And I'm really behind it. And they put some of their profit aside for mental health and that kind of stuff, which is really, really good. Talking about giving things though, we have the new code word, right? A couple of people I've seen have done it slightly wrong, right? Copy and paste. Exclamation mark, Rogue Trader, right? It's all one word. Just copy and paste it from the pinned message in chat, and you'll be entered. If you've gone Rogue Space Trader or Rogue Trader lowercase, it won't pick you up. You just copy and paste it, all one word, Rogue Trader with a capital T in the middle, right? Gaz, I just did that manual sync that you asked for whilst Luce was telling her story as well, so that should be done, mate. That should be working now. Multitasking. It's like a random command center.
You're so floaty.
I'm very floaty today. I'm in a really good mood today.
You're going to be impossible at bedtime. You're never going to settle down.
Just give me some hot milk and a blanket.
I'll have to tranquilise you.
Yesterday lunchtime when we did the Liam and Joe show, I was in a real fucking bad mood because of GW just done some really shitty things, I think. And it put me in a really foul mood. And I'm like, do you know what, people? Sometimes the problem is when we talk about GW based stuff, often I feel like people are like, oh, Liam's a Mardy fuck, isn't he? Liam's a Mardy bastard. And I'm like, no, it's just what I'm doing is I'm giving you an opinion on something that they've done which is fucking stupid. And so that's why I'm a Mardy bastard. Actually, typically, Luce will tell you, 9 times out of 10, I'm a happy person. I'm often the person dicking around when she's like, can you not today? I'm not in the mood. I'm not interested. I'm telling my shit dad jokes and bouncing around the house. Chapter Master Bullsack, thank you for becoming an Acer.
Now, unfortunately...
That means John.
Because that's not John. That's Chapter Master Bullsack.
It's the same person.
What?
And the reason why I'm going to let him off is because John has gifted 20 memberships, right? John has super chatted $20. John, as Chapter Master Bullsack, has upgraded to Acer. John has bought a Secretlab chair. And John has also bought a Greater Good graphic t-shirt and not used the Skulls and Above discount.
So he's done
the quintuplet. He's setting fucking standards.
Well, there's actually 8 because Gaz reminded me there's a whole merch thing. So there's actually like an octagon type.
Well, he's done the t-shirt, the chair, the upgrade, the gifted, and the super chat. He's flopped 5 dicks on the table. Which one do you want?
The
girthy one.
What kind of octopus would that be called? A pentapus.
It's quint 5, isn't it? Pentagon is 5. I don't know.
Quintuplets. A pentapus.
Isn't quintuplets 5 kids?
Yeah. But an octopus is 8. So John's a pentapus.
Is it? There's a t-shirt. John the Pentapus.
John the Pentapus.
Sam says John now owns your soul. Yeah, like he didn't before. Right, chat. It's currently 31 minutes past 9 on my clock. That means now 32. That means in 3 minutes, at 35 minutes past 9, we're going to draw the next giveaway, and I'm going to have to start getting a bit faster because if I give away a code every half hour, we're here till gone midnight.
Oh, I don't have that kind of stamina anymore.
I do today.
Why?
No, you've not got your AIDS rash at the moment. No, your face AIDS.
I feel like I have.
Yeah. A pentapus, exactly, average British nerd.
Pentapus.
A pentapus. Penta and Quint are both 5. Mordy Hammer, thank you for the gifted. You're a legend. I love you. We're on 94. Well, actually, we're not on 95. New members, we're on 89. 6 of those are upgrades, but I'll take the upgrades. We'll count the upgrades. If we get to 150, we'll give away a Greater Good t-shirt. And I tell you what we'll do. If we get to 150, we'll give away a Greater Good t-shirt or a Lictor t-shirt, whichever you prefer. And then for tonight and tonight only, every 50 afterwards, we'll give away another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
Sam says, give him your firstborn and it should square it up. No, I can't let go of Jim Jam.
I could.
No, he's my number 2. I can't. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
2 minutes, chat.
He's
Less than
house
2
trained
minutes.
and everything. I can't let him go.
Guess I'm doing 3 days overtime if I want the chair. Yes, you are, Brett Pettit. Pettit? Sorry, Brett. I'm sorry. I know it's petit. I'm being childish. I'm in a happy mood. So these game codes we're giving away, right? I'll be honest with you. I've never played any of them. I want to play Dark Tide and I own it, and I want to play Total War 3 and I own it. And I'm pretty sure I own Total War 3 because of Mr. the Eston Jones. So I want to play both of these things. I also messaged some people today in the gaming space about playing Space Marine on stream with some big gaming YouTube collaborations. I'm really, really excitable today. I don't know if you could tell. She has a headache. She's always got a headache. Just give Luce the eyes when talking about him having the energy. This is the eyes she gets at bedtime chat.
Yeah.
Stephen, thank you for the
Terrifying.
Terrifying. 1 minute for Rogue Trader. I want to play Rogue Trader, but can't afford it at the moment. So have you done the giveaway? Are you in the giveaway? Have you written Rogue? Have you copy and pasted the pin message for Rogue Trader? I've seen John actually sit on the floor and play Liam's firstborn. I thought he already owned him. I think he was just sizing up the kidneys.
Do you know what? Someone on telly, an actor, he had to do a Baltimore accent, and I swear it sounded just like John.
Didn't it?
Because I didn't think there was an accent, but when he did it, and I went, oh, that's John.
If he asked, I'd put out. Thank you so much, Brian, for the 5 gifted memberships. You absolute hero. You absolute hero. Thank you so much. That puts us on our target for the night. We'll ignore the fact we're on £30 of a super chats, all right? And most of that's John McCardle. We'll ignore that because of the gifteds. We're okay with it. Okay, right. We're on 35. I'm going to hit roll right now. You've been given plenty of notice and warning. Vlad von Karstein, who became a Thane yesterday or Wednesday, has won. I like it when Thanes win. Has won the code for Rogue Trader. So you can actually WhatsApp me because you're in the only Thanes. Vlad von Castle. There you go, Vlad. You've won something. Oh, hey, it's that one guy. All right, good. That's that one done. We need to cancel that one. We need to pick the next word. Which is the next game we're going to do? We'll do that one.
Yes, you do, John. You do have an accent. I heard it today on British telly. By a British actor doing a Baltimore accent.
Well done, Vlad. You've got yourself Rogue Trader Steam code. All right, well done, mate. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. The next one. Oh, hang on, I can't. Your chat's moving too fast, you fuckers. Stop it. There you go. Replace pin message. There's the next one. I'm getting a couple out quickly because otherwise we're going to run out of fucking time, all right? Although I did say we'd do a member-a-thon. So if you keep gifting, we'll stay on for a bit longer. Not a proper member-a-thon, but a bit of a member-a-thon, all right? Mechanicus is the next one. I didn't read the Rogue Trader gump. Rogue Trader said, Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader is a story-rich classical RPG from Owlcat Games, developers of the critically acclaimed game Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Okay, that's one we've just given away. Next is Mechanicus. Mechanicus says, take control of the most technologically advanced army in the Imperium, the Adeptus Mechanicus. Your every decision will weigh heavily on the outcome of the mission. In this turn-based tactical game, will you be blessed by the Omnissiah?
Omnissiah?
Omnissiah. You've got more chance of winning with Mechanicum in the game than you have on the fucking tabletop, to be fair, so... Mechanicus is the next one. Copy and paste. I'm pinning the message on purpose. So if you just copy and paste, you'll be in with a chance of winning. All right? It's just copy and paste. All right? It's as simple as that. I made it so easy for you people. So easy. This is going down too well tonight as well. I'm supposed to be going to the gym in the morning.
We got a hat trick.
Is Brian hat-tricked?
Yeah.
Did he upgrade? He did upgrade. He gifted 5 and he super chatted. He's hat-trick. Did.
Can I go like this? For a hat trick.
It depends. Is that annoying, chat? Is that all right? Do it again in case it wasn't annoying. No. No.
So where is John's tramp stamp on Joe's body?
We're going to get it across his forehead.
But you might
Property.
take the bell away from me, so I have to do it in and out.
No, once. Bing. No, we haven't got another hat trick yet. I'm going to throw something at you. Do Secretlabs do a Drakari chair? It could come with a special seat restraints in the arms and pallet. They don't give it just a Drakari chair. No, I don't, to be honest with you, I'm going to get them to make any kind of chair. I'll get them to make a Great Hall chair in our colours with our logos and our iconography. I'll take the kind of theme of the iconography. I'll take the theme of the kind of Raven shirts and see if they can translate that to a chair, because that would be fucking sick.
Sick. You got to go like this.
Sick. I can't do the whiskey hand thing.
John-sized Hattie versus everyone else Hattie.
I don't know what that means, but thank you, Brian. You're amazing. I can't do the old wicked flick
You
thing.
have to get your index finger to hit your middle finger, like that.
No, I can't do it. I couldn't do it if I wanted to, I don't think. Do it again, see if it's vaguely annoying. Instantly gets annoyed. It's a good test, right? It's a good marker, I reckon.
There you go. If you want to see Liam get annoyed, do a hat trick. Or a pentapus.
A pentapus. There you go, product placement. A pentapus. No, nothing Luz does will ever be annoying. She is the channel's shield maiden and mistress of dodgy law.
The dodgiest.
Although he kind of wrote it like doggy law, which is a bit weirder.
That's something else.
You missed a D out there, Gaz. You need to throw a catfish like they do in Nashville when the Preds score a goal. What the fuck is that? What's the Preds? Didn't think Saints fans knew what a hat trick was. Way! We had Letizia once tell. Fuck you. Nothing Loose does will ever be annoying. Oh, he's written it again. Well done, mate. You remembered the D this time. Octopus in Detroit.
Gaz always brings the D. You teed me up. I couldn't walk away from it.
See, she's in a good mood tonight as well.
I'm just feeding off you.
Energy.
We probably shouldn't have the blue M&Ms next time.
Why not?
Because I think we're both a bit.
We didn't have blue M&Ms. We had homemade spaghetti bolognese, including homemade pasta. What we had.
I was trying to make a list earlier of all the stuff I make at home.
You did a bad job of making that list, though.
Well, because when you say things like chocolate spread and peanut butter, I'm going, well, yeah, that's spread. And then you say, oh, jam. And I go, yeah, that's a spread.
No, it's a different.
And then when you say...
Chat, we're drawing in 5 minutes. We'll draw at 21:45 UK time. For Mechanicus. Copy and paste. Pin message. Copy and paste.
When you say, oh, you make bread. And I go, yeah, okay, I'll write down bread. And you make cinnamon rolls. Well, that's still kind of a bread. And you make wraps.
But they're different things.
No,
you can't say a wrap and bread and cinnamon rolls are the same thing.
Well, they're kind of
you can't.
the
You
breads.
can't. What you can't do, right, woman? You can't sit
Woman.
there. You can listen for a moment, right? Pin the fucking ears back, right? You can't sit there and be like, I don't make many things, and be like,
No,
I can't
do.
then list off 10 things that you make and be like, they're all the same thing. They're fucking not.
No, they're in the same
It doesn't matter.
family.
That's irrelevant. That's a loaf of bread and hot cross buns and cinnamon rolls and tortilla wraps. They might be similar, but they're not the same thing. Because if they were the same thing, they'd look the same and they'd taste the same and it'd be the same process. So when you go, no, they're all in breads. No, you can't self-inflict it like that.
No, I know I make a lot of things. I just wanted to write down what I make.
You can't self-degrade and be like, I only make one thing.
But I didn't say that.
You kind of did.
But I didn't. Did I actually, though?
You said the words, I don't make a lot of things.
No, I didn't.
You
I
did.
said I know I make a lot of things. I'm going to write it down so my brain can see how much I make, and then I cannot be upset.
But then
the
you
two
didn't.
things that didn't
But
work.
then you didn't write it down so your brain can see how much it made. What you did is you grouped it so your brain was saying how little you make.
Because it makes sense to
It doesn't
group
make
it.
sense.
It
If you're
does.
trying to prove to yourself how much you can do, grouping things by a high-level parent, it doesn't make sense. Because at that point you're going, I've shown myself that I can do less than I thought.
Not. The breads thing, they all go in the breads. But then I can read that and I can go, oh, if I just put breads, then I know there's like...
But that
I don't
doesn't
know,
make sense then
6
because you
things.
said that you were going to write it down so you can see everything that you can...
Yeah.
There was a realisation there for a minute, wasn't there? There was a pause, and she went, "Oh fuck, I've just dug my own hole there."
I know what I mean.
Just saying, hashtag Liam's always right. I'm in it for the crafting glue, copy and paste. Honestly, women are fucking brilliant.
Love a good beans on cinnamon
I literally
rolls.
just read that and I was like,
Baked beans.
what?
Baked beans on cinnamon rolls.
Lucy covered the cinnamon rolls in icing and it was lovely.
Well, you call it spunk bread.
It was spunk bread.
Because
Because it was covered in a white creamy stuff that had because it didn't dry like proper icing sugar.
You've ruined the cinnamon roll.
It just
for
had
me.
the consistency of spunk.
Because 10 seconds earlier you called it spunk bread, and then I saw Ben eating some and he had the icing all over his face, and I was like, you fucking ruined cinnamon rolls now. The next time I offer him one, it's going to be icingless.
On a rare occasion as well, it seems like some people in chat agree with me, Luce, as well. And this is a rare occasion, so I'm going to bask in this glory for a minute. Are you ready? Basking! I have basked.
Yeah, I'm going to need the tranquilizer later.
Liam, we need to ban Leon from Thanes. Well, if bread... Oh, I get it. I get it.
Oh, okay.
He's all about the balances, nobody.
I thought that was like a strange,
At this point,
wonderful student food.
At this
you'd
point,
come
we can
across.
categorically say nobody got that joke. We're almost at 21:45 as well. Just a minute left for Mechanicus. Mechanicus. I know a man named Leon who likes food from Leon and drives a Leon. I wish that were a joke. Glad you followed up. Stick Monkey would have issued a banning. Stick Monkey earlier asked if he got a free chair as part of his IT support role for the channel. The answer was no.
Not a bad shout.
No, the answer was no. I can't afford it. Copy and pasta. Copy and pasta. You've got less than a minute. Maybe 10 seconds, who knows? I'm going to get my little giveaway bot ready. 21:44. 21:44. 21:45. Ready, steady, go. Uncle Fatwig. What a great name. I need to write that one down now. Uncle Fatwig has run, he might have done, he's won Mechanicus. Uncle Fatwig. If any of you win tonight, please make sure you DM me via Discord or WhatsApp or email, whatever you've got access to. It's important you let me know who you are on YouTube. I might ask for some proof if it's not like a similar name or whatever. But if you let me know, I just on the off chance, it's very rare. Do you know what? You lot on the whole are fucking incredible, because I've almost never had someone try and false claim a giveaway, which is quite nice. But just in case, okay, so if you DM me on Discord, or if you're a Thane like Vlad is, you can WhatsApp me, or if you don't have Discord and you're not a Thane, you can go onto the channel homepage, go to the About section, and it will say View Email Address. Click View Email Address, it will give you my email address. You can email me then as well, and whichever way you do that, I'll get the code out to you, wonderful human beings. So what we're going to do next is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the next one. All right. I'm liking this giveaway nonsense. It's a shame we can't do this more often. Well, we can, but it cost me a fortune. Boop. Copy. Boop. Boop. Paste. Boop. Replace pin message. There we go. That's the next one. This is like one of the most viewed 40k After Darks we've ever had. It's just because I keep posting a keyword, then everyone in chat copies and pastes it. Chat then goes mental, and YouTube goes, this channel's really engaged tonight. It's probably putting us on the homepage. And that's what I love about it.
I might check it.
Anyone who follows hobby content will probably see us on the homepage right now, because chat's so busy. Everyone wants Bolt Gun. Bolt Gun is the next game. Now, Bolt Gun, I'll hold my hands up, right? Bolt Gun is a game that when I looked at it and I saw it being played, I thought was absolute dog shit. And it's because it's an old style graphical game. I have, however, seen a bunch of people play it, including Mikey from Hellstorm, who did a run through on stream, who seemed to thoroughly enjoy it. It's not a game for me. but it's like old Doom. If you liked old Doom, you'll probably really love Bolt Gun, right? And I did like old Doom, but I don't like old Doom in 2024. Okay, so Bolt Gun, Warhammer 40,000 Bolt Gun. Load up your Bolt Gun and unleash the awesome Space Marine arsenal to blast your way through an explosion of sprites, pixels, and blood in a perfect blend of Warhammer 40,000 frenetic gameplay and the stylish visuals of 90s retro shooters. Okay, I wasn't into this. I wasn't, but I've seen people play it that have had loads of fun. I've never played it. I never intend to play it, okay? I loved old Doom, but I liked old Doom back then. I don't like old Doom now. For me, it was it's a similar principle to releasing old world miniatures in 2024 and saying everything's fine. It's not. That game was from the 1990s and should stay in the 1990s. And to release a game that looks like a 1990s game in 2023 and be like, it's retro, is fucking lazy. But hey, that's my personal opinion. That being said, if you want to win Bolt Gun, which will draw probably at 10 o'clock. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, probably about 10 o'clock. If you want to win Bolt Gun, maybe 5 to 10. I'm just trying to work out how many more games we've got to get through. Then just copy and paste Bolt Gun in the chat, all one word, capital B, and then you will be in with a chance of winning a Steam code for Bolt Gun. I am writing people's names down so I remember who's won what with my little trusty pen, which might have been why I was a minute late earlier, because I needed to get my pen out. Ben. Also, chat, do you want to hear something else that's super exciting as another exclusive piece of news right now for you people that are hanging around at 10 to 10 on 40k After Dark?
What's that?
Someone has decided that they miss producing game streams a little bit. Haven't they?
Yes, they have.
So someone has been scheduled in next month to produce a game stream.
Yes, I have.
And that would be with the new deck and scoreboard.
Deck with all the buttons. I'm sure there's some kind of trapdoor lever on there that's got Peachy in the basement. I'm convinced that...
He's coming back in the summer. He wants to come back. He's messaged me like... legitimately, he's messaged me about 3 times about coming back in the summer. I'm like, I never thought he talked about it on the day that we were there, and I was like, people say this shit. Don't necessarily mean it. They're being polite. Biblical Nipple, great name. Thank you for 10 gifted memberships, you fucking hero. That gets us 10 closer, 40 away officially from a free t-shirt. Oh, the return of Luke. Yeah.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
B team is back, baby. Luce wants to come back on the deck, and she wants to do it more frequently. And I was like, yeah, cool. I mean, I already pay you anyway. I might as well get my money's worth. Just Jupiter, thank you for the gifted. So Luke's gonna come and produce. I've got. So first game back, I've got you producing Brom and Joe, but I'm gonna be sat with you.
Yeah.
Because I've got a whole competency spreadsheet now, so we're gonna have to sign you off. There's 4 weeks of training.
Okay.
And then 2 sign-offs, and then we're there.
Okay.
Should I get into EOS, Liam? Love GSC. Will Skaven be like them in EOS from what we have seen?
I'll be honest with you, that one guy. Hey, I haven't read the rules for Skaven yet, or for Skaven. So I don't actually know if they'll be like it, but should you get into AOS, for me, the answer is flat yes. Like, absolutely no doubt whatsoever. Yes, you should, 100%. Will Skaven be like GSC? I don't know. I personally don't love GSC, so I don't really know exactly how they work. However, I guess Skaven could be, in terms of lore, could be a similar kind of mechanic. I guess, I don't know. Is it paid 4 weeks training? Look, Luce is paid all the time anyway. When you guys order polo shirts or objective markers, or when we have dice in stock, who do you think's the person who packages it all up, prints off all the labels, arranges all the postage? Luce is already paid by the channel to work. So all that's going on with training her to produce is she's taking on additional roles and responsibilities without a pay rise. It's the best kind. It's the best kind of sort of semi-promotion. We don't have to pay them anymore. How many times has Luce been to the studio? 4 or 5 in total.
Yeah, a few.
A fair few.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a really hard week at the studio this week, actually. A really hard week at the studio. And it wasn't because of anything that you guys saw on camera. So on Tuesday... So if you've ever been to the studio, you'll know roughly the layout. But for those of you that haven't been to the studio, do you know what? I can show you actually on Google Maps. This is a great idea. I'm going to take you down. I'm going to tell you a little story. And I had to talk in the Thanes this week because I had a real struggle for a moment this week. I spoke to Lucy about it already, so she knows what I'm talking about. So, Chatosaurus, right? If I get this up and I screen share, when this loads, this is our studio right here, right? This big building is this.
I love my lick to shit. It came in today but without my objective markers, unfortunately. Also ordered a good shirt and can't wait for it.
Vlad, thank you so much for the 5. The thing is, the objective markers, the polo shirts, the dice all come from this house. So we have to ship them from the house and we hold stock of those things. So because we hold stock, that's why we can't offer the discount codes on that stock, because we hold the stock. We hold the network and capital burden. I think the polo shirts, we're one sale away from breaking even or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. So that's why you haven't got that yet. They will be on their way. Luce has, I think, already sent that set. Yeah, that's that one. The shirts, all of the shirts are print on demand from print on demand companies that are integrated into our web store, so we don't have to hold the network and capital burden of those shirts. Because if I had to hold 100 of every colour, every size, I'd be bankrupt. So here's the building, right? This is the building. This is the building that is the studio. This is where the Great Hall lives, on Duke's Road in Southampton, okay? And this floor, this level that you see here is the whole top floor, is what we have as a studio, right? To be quite specific with you people, this little corner here is the terrain room, and this little bit here is where we store all the armies, and this little bit here is the studio, and not the studio, sorry, the painting studio where Joe's desk sits. This bit here is the podcast area, and this main section here is where we do the games, right? Just a little bit of background for you people, okay? Beautiful. Right. So, this is Empress Road. This is where all the ladies of the night work in Southampton, okay? This is a gate, and this is a car park for the studio. Now, if you're one of the Thanes and you've come to Thanes Day, when we opened it, you'll know that you came in here and you parked in the car park to get into the studio, right? Beautiful. The front here, however, has also got, as you can probably see, 5 of the finest car parking spaces. In fact, if we take our little man and we drop him right, yeah, whoop, there we go. These are the parking spaces, and this is the front door. SCA is the company that used to be in there, and we're in this top house here, right? And that's the front door. There's a big shelter there, right? That's important to know. Now, if you came to Thanes Day, I take my little man and I drop him, boop, here. You would have come through this blue gate and parked in our car park behind here, okay? So this is our car park, right? Now, typically, when Kyle and I come to the studio, we'll park under the building because we've bought motorbikes, and if it does piss down, and we do live in England, so it's very possible, it means they don't get piss wet through, and I don't have to sit on a wet seat when I ride home if it's still raining. We ride out, we come out, we go home, right? The rest of the lads have almost always, when they bring their cars, have almost always parked on these spaces here, right? And these ones here. This is where the lads normally park because it's just easier. You don't have to fuck around with a gate or whatever. Now, this here is a stairwell, right? This is the stairs that goes all the way up to the top floor. When we finished on Tuesday, this is a really sad story. I'm going to bring the tone down for a brief moment, then I'll start being silly again. This is a really sad story. When we finished on Tuesday, Joe was parked out the front here, and me and Carl were parked on the back. We came down the stairs, and this door that you see here opens outwards. Can I show the door a bit more, maybe? No, I can't. That's a bad angle. This door opens this way. It opens outwards. And as we got to the bottom floor, we realised we couldn't open the door. And the reason why we couldn't open the door is because there was a poor guy led with his dog on some cardboard in a sleeping bag, and he'd made himself a makeshift shelter that was about this high and came out about this far. And the lights were on, and I was like, right, we're not going to disturb him. It's fucking 11:30 at night. So I said to Joe, you're going to have to walk out the back and just walk round. And he was like, yeah, that's fine, no worries. And so we set the alarm, right? And we set the alarm, and he kind of stirred and woke up and looked at us, and we went out the back. I was like, well, he knows we're in the building. We've just set the alarm. I don't think he'll hang around for long. And I didn't want to disturb him because I feel really sad. It was spitting and raining, and he'd found himself some shelter. Right? This is obviously waterproof. He found himself some shelter. So
plus he had his dog.
Yeah, so we left him to it, right? Then that was on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I went back to the studio for something. what did I? Oh, I'd forgotten. Believe it or not, I'd forgot to bring a camera home, which I kind of need for the Wednesday 40k show. So on the Wednesday 40k show, I went back here for the Wednesday 40k show. I needed a camera. I went back to work to pick up a camera, and I rode around the front, and he was still there. And this was late morning, I want to say, maybe. So I was like, right, okay. So I went back around the back into the gate. I opened the door, set the alarm off. I reset the alarm so that it stopped going off, because that's what you do with a fob. And he looked at me under his sleeping bag. I was like, okay, so he knows I'm in. I went upstairs. I packed the camera up and I stood there for about 10 minutes. I had a real moral dilemma, because I feel like I said this to you, I think today or yesterday. Any one of us could be homeless in a week.
Well, you're only 3 paydays away from your situation
changing,
wildly changing.
Yeah, supposedly. Like what I always like to think to myself is any one of us could find ourselves in that situation. And I was really struggling, and I know there's a dog down there as well. So what I did, I was like, I need to tell him that he can't stay here, because he can't stay here. This is a business premises, but I also don't want to be a dick about it. So I made, we have travel mugs, like the ones you get from like McDonald's, because I bought them when we had the Thanes in, because I didn't have enough like ceramic cups. So I made a hot cup of tea, 2 sugars. I had a bag of open dog treats where I'd used 3 of them for the dog. I took both of those down, and I walked all the way around the back, and I went up to him. And when I walked out the back, I also set the alarm, and he looked at me again, because he was facing the door. You see the little sleeping bag come down, and then go back up again. And I walked around the front. As I got to the front of the building, I said, excuse me, mate. Mate, you awake? Excuse me. And he just fucking ignored me. And his little dog started fidgeting. I say little dog. I think it was a Staffordshire or a bulldog. I didn't really want to put my hands near it. As I walked down the little walkway part that you've just seen, I also noticed that there was a bottle of human excrement, liquid variety, thankfully. There was a burnt out pile of something, and next to that burnt out pile of something, unfortunately, was a used syringe. And I was like, oh, poor cunt, because that you have to be pretty shitty to get there, right? So I asked a few more times. He fucking flat ignored me. I know he's ignoring me on purpose, but I didn't want to try and rustle and wake him. I've just seen an unsheathed used needle, and there's a dog there. I'm not putting my hand in. That would be lunacy. So I set the cup of tea down. I set the dog treats down. And I said, I've made you a cup of tea. It's hot. It's fresh. There's sugar in it. Here's some treats for your dog, because I always feel quite sorry for the animal in that situation. Yeah. And people have said to me, those people typically look after the animal before themselves. I get that. It's still not a great situation for an animal to be in. So I left those things. I was like, I hate to say this, but you can't stay here. You're going to have to move. We're back in tomorrow. You need to vacate. You need to move. But I have made you a cup of tea. Here's some dog treats. And I left. When I got home, I had to message the Thanes, because I felt really shit. I just told a homeless guy he's got to leave a piece of shelter that he's found. Yeah. And I felt really awful, and I really struggled with it. I was like, why do I feel so bad? And I was like, because maybe it's not his fault. Maybe he's in that situation for him.
This is one of the questions that went into our little home ed jar, because...
sorry. Bolt gun giveaway. Sorry, Liz.
Because one night we had to go to the studio. I think you were picking up a camera or something, and the boys were in the back of the car. And the boys like to have the window down and stick their heads out. It's like having human Labradors. They like to stick their heads out the window. And this one time, Liam was like, no, boys, you're not opening the window. And I'm not stopping the car. We're just going to keep driving. And the ladies of the night were out. Ben was completely clueless. But James was like, I don't understand. Why is there so many women out? It's really cold. Why aren't they at home? Why aren't they in bed? And we ended up having the briefest chat about how women and men find themselves there, and it turned into I really want to have this conversation with you, but you're too young and there's too many angles to it, so let's put it in the jar, and we might not be able to get to that for a few years, but there's so many layers to why people get there, how they get there.
I just really struggle with being that person that moves, that has to move money, and people have said, seriously, he shouldn't be there. He shouldn't be there. He absolutely shouldn't sit up in a doorway, right? There's you have to think, if you're setting up in a doorway, someone's going to ask you to move. But he's picked the doorway because of that piece of shelter that sits over the top of it. Yeah. He did move. But unfortunately, Joe came in on Thursday. I didn't know this. I came in on Thursday. Joe was already in the studio, and I came up the back stairs and I saw that the front area was clear. I was like, okay, it's good. He's moved off. Brilliant. Okay, he's gone. I went upstairs. And I was working out. I said, "Oh, Joe, I see our homeless friend's moved off." He went, "Yeah, he left a fucking mess though." I went, "Did he?" He went, "Yeah." He'd left everything basically. He'd left blankets, towels, cardboard. He'd left his shelter. He'd left his needles. He'd left his Coke can. He'd left his burnt shit. He'd left his bottle of excrement. And bless him, Joe went down there and cleared it all away.
Yeah.
And I didn't know he'd done that. And I went out the back and I checked in our wheelie bin, and there it is. Joe's cleaned it all away. He'd picked up all the syringes, obviously not by the needle part, with protection on. He picked up all the syringes and put them in Coke cans. And I mean, what an incredible human Joe is sometimes.
I
as
know,
well.
and because you don't expect to find that, there was no latex gloves for him to use or marigolds or anything. So you said that he used bags on his hands.
He used 2 thick bags on his hand because we don't have the. So I said to you today, I'm going to have to invest in some proper protective equipment for this at the moment. And it's not okay that he's there, but I just really 40k medic. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. You're a legend. You're a hero. Oh, by the way, Barry Gray. I know this is a bit somber right now, and Barry should be really happy. You've won the bolt gun code. Get hold of me somehow, ideally through Discord, and I'll make sure you get that code, and I'll set the new one up any minute. But I just wanted to talk about it. I really struggled. I legitimately really struggled with it on Wednesday, and I was like, I feel like there's no way he should be there, and there's no way he should be set up there, and yet I still felt awful for telling him that he had to move. Do you know what? Part of me feels like I felt more sorry for the animal than I did for him.
Yeah.
But do you know the only, and this is serious, the only reason why I felt actually okay about it in the end, whilst also talking to the Thanes about it, who helped, was that there's a school next door to my building, like over the road. Like if that bird's eye view, chat, one to the left, not the main road, but one to the left, there's a school there, and he had literally a discarded used needle just sat in the doorway. Kids run around outside the front and play when they're leaving all the time, and I was like, this is the only bit that makes me feel okay about it, because there's fucking kids there. And the other side of our building, just the other side of that main fence, there's also a soft play. Jungle Jeans or something like that it's called, or Monkey Business, right?
Yeah.
So that's actually an area that gets a lot of kids in the daytime at least. So if you're going to do that shit at night, do that shit at night, but don't leave it laying around in the daytime. And not only did he leave it laying around in the daytime, but when he fucked off, he left it on the floor as well. And the fact that he left everything there behind, actually yesterday, made me feel a little bit more okay about it, because he's left it all behind, including all of his shit. Yeah. I was like, it's bad enough you set up in my doorway. It's bad enough that I felt terrible about moving you. I've made you tea. I've given you dog treats, which, by the way, he left both as well. I've made you tea. And he was definitely awake because he'd watched me set the fucking alarm before I walked round. And I said to him, I've made you a cup of tea. I've bought you some dog treats. He left both and then left all of his shit there as well, specifically including his fucking excrement and his used needle. And I was like, I don't feel so bad now because of that attitude, but I had a real moral dilemma on Wednesday. Because I was like, I want to do. So here's what I was. I want to do more than just bring you a cup of tea. How do I solve your problem for you? You know what I'm like. How do I solve your problem for you? And I was like, I can't.
The trouble is, when you say, how can I solve your problem, there won't be one reason that he's there. It's such a layered.
It was.
When in my teens, I had to go and visit a family member who was in a domestic violence women's hostel, and the few times that I went to visit, because she wasn't there long, I ended up sitting in a lounge with other women who were either recovering drug addicts or victims of domestic violence and had fled in the night with the clothes on their back. And speaking to all of them, it is definitely such a layered route down, and I was sitting amongst these women thinking, I don't know if you can be helped, because I think there's a point that you just can't reach them anymore. It's just too layered, and it's so sad.
Yeah, it is. But people, I've been reading chat as you've been talking as well at the same time, because it is so sad. There is so many layers, and you're right, I can't just solve it. And if a man is prepared to forego a hot cup of tea and treats for his dog, and he's been using drugs, I suggest that his priorities probably aren't in the right place either. Chat have been saying, it's not safe there. You've got a duty of care to the team. I was constantly. I've dealt with people like this in the past. It was constantly in my mind that one false move, and I've got a dog bite and a needle in me. Yeah. Right, because that's happened. And someone, I think it was someone in the chat has just said, Steve, it's a tough spot to be put in. I've been stabbed by a used needle, and 6 months of blood tests that go with it cause so much stress. Hope you're perfectly okay, obviously. So I was aware that he had to go, and when I got home, I sat and talked to the Thanes about it, and eventually I put in I emailed Hampshire Constabulary on their their inquiry report thing, because it's not urgent, it's not 999, it's not urgent, but I emailed them and said this has gone on, and I don't know if they've gone and moved him, because all his stuff was left behind. I feel like they've moved him, but I feel like there's some people in the chat who are coppers. If they had moved him, surely they'd have moved the fucking needle. Surely. I feel like the police are the sort of people that would have a sharp spin in the back of their wagon.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know though for definite.
Well, some of these women that were in the lounge, and I was having cups of tea with them, because I knew. Oh, it's so tricky, isn't it? When you're 16, you hear of these things, but because you're at school or doing your Saturday job, you just don't see this side of society. Some of these women didn't want the help either. They'd become accustomed to this way of life, and they didn't want the help.
Yeah.
And that's really hard, because I'm sitting there with them thinking, it does not compute. I don't understand why you don't want the help. And now I'm older, I can slightly understand it a little bit more, but it's both fascinating and heart-wrenching at the same time.
It was horrible, I'll be honest. And I try and be a person who I know people will laugh at me. I know sometimes I come across as some big, aggressive, tattooed, horrible cunt. and I there are times that I can be quite aggressive. That individual who upset me a little bit at London got the sharp end, right?
Yeah.
But I do often try and just think the best of people, and I feel like some people do just need that little bit of help and that little bit of love, and we've helped people in the past who are homeless, etc., and done things for them, and they've been incredibly grateful. I just a real shitty. I just wanted to share it because it was a really horrible moment, and I was really torn. Like, am I doing the right thing? What should I be doing? Should I be phoning the police, or is there someone else I can phone that comes and helps him, perhaps for homeless people, or like, what do I do here?
The worst bit is if when you get chatting to a homeless person.
Square bases come at me round bases.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, mate.
I also, when I lived in Cobb and I had my little coffee shop job, any pastries that were going off, I used to bag them up with the permission of my boss and take them home. She quickly figured out that I was distributing them off to the homeless of Coventry, because I can't eat that many pastries, and quite frankly, no one should eat that many pastries.
Joe could.
So I used to dish them off. And it would just be things like almond croissants or chocolate twists or something that you can't really keep in a fridge for too long, and they were hungry. I got a disciplinary for it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Because I was doing it in my work uniform.
The bag had a logo on it?
The bag had a logo on it,
Yep.
and she said they'd either follow you home or they'd follow you to work.
Yep, I can believe that.
And if you become much like garden birds, the second you become a part of their food chain often enough, they'll start to rely on you and they'll start to follow you.
Yeah.
So that I was banned from taking.
I just excuse me, I just had a really tough day with that, and I really struggled with it. And I don't know if it came across in the evening show. I don't think it came across in the evening show, but I really struggled with it. And yesterday when he'd gone, and he'd left it all behind, I think. Do you know what? Honestly, I think yesterday lunchtime stream, I maybe struggled to hide the emotion, because Games Workshop had pissed me off of what they'd done, and then when I realised. So when he'd gone, I was like, okay, he's moved on, and I felt like a bit of relief. I'll be honest, it sounds awful, but I felt a bit of relief. And then when I found, and it quickly changed. When I found out that Joe had to clear everything up, it changed from relief to genuine anger. I was angry at that point. I was like, you've used my doorway to sleep.
Yeah.
I haven't moved you. I've let you sleep there overnight, because I could have gone, I'm not having this. You're not staying here tonight. Fuck off.
Yeah.
And had that conversation with him. I could have phoned the police there and then on the Tuesday night. I was like, I'll leave him. And maybe that's wrong of me. Maybe I shouldn't have let him stay. Maybe I should have moved him on. And maybe I aided in my own problem there by letting him stay. Not only did I let him stay, but the next day when I said to him, you've had a night here now, you need to fuck off, I then took him a cup of tea and some treats. And then to find out that he'd left that I'd given him and left all of his shit and fucked off, and Joe had to clean it up. I went from, I've tried to be a good person here, and what you've rewarded us with is cleaning all your crap away. And I went from kind of relief to just anger so quickly. And it was one of those things I was like, Wednesday, Thursday for me with that situation, because I'm the sort of person, Luce will tell you, I'm the sort of person, when that happens, it just plays in my mind. And I play it over and over and over. And did I deal with it the right way? Could I dealt with it differently? It's just how I am. And I overanalyze sometimes. And I really struggled with that moment for a brief period of time. And then when I found out that he'd fucked off and left everything, and poor old Joe, I mean, come on, people, how incredible is Joe, by the way?
Joe is such a
He turned
treasure.
up. He turned up to the stream. Sorry, he turned up to the studio, and the first thing he did when he saw all the shit was left there was he went upstairs, dropped his stuff, grabbed the stuff that he needed to go downstairs, and the first thing he did when he turned up was clean it all up before he'd made himself a cup of tea.
Yeah.
But that's the first thing he did. How fucking amazing is Joe?
He's amazing.
He's fucking incredible.
I was thinking of a really good Christmas present for Joe this year, to make him a food hamper, but of like homemade food from me.
Oh, that's nice.
Because
That'd be nice.
it's been so long since I've heard him insult my cakes that I'm beginning to miss it, if I'm honest. How apparently my chocolate brownies make his teeth fall out. Not sure that's my brownies, Joe.
Yeah. Oh, Meat Squadron, he says, you show compassion, don't change how you act based on some twat being a twat. I have an attitude in London. When I'm in London, I have an attitude, right? And my attitude in London is everyone's a cunt until they prove otherwise. It's as simple as that. Because that's how you have to be in London. Outside of London, I always act the opposite. Everyone's good until they behave like a cunt. And that's just the way I've always treated people in general. I feel like London needs that special case, and people that live in London will go, yeah, you probably do need to, actually. But that's just the way I've always been. And so outside of London, I will always treat people nicely. I will treat them with respect. I'll be friendly. I'll say hello. I'll say good morning. All those kinds of things until they're an arsehole. When they're an arsehole, I can switch like that really fast, and I can turn into a not a very nice person. But if I turn into a not a very nice person, it's because you deserve it. It's because you've behaved in such a manner that I've gone, now you don't deserve respect and you don't deserve kindness.
Yeah.
So
what really baffles me is when the police...
Oh, Jeremy, bless you.
When the police are aware of a homeless person, and I get that there's like what do they call it? It's like care checks on them when you drive around. And you just, like your ladies of the night, you'll drive around and you'll sort of make a point of, are you okay tonight? We're not going to arrest you. We're just checking in. Are you okay? And all the rest. It's baffling to me when family members of the homeless are just up the road and they know where each other is, and I know you can't imprison somebody in your house, but you know, when you think you have a warm bed like 10 minutes away, it's baffling. But then, like I said earlier, it's so layered, and there's so many, it's not just one problem, there's a whole bunch of problems that's
anyway, didn't mean to bring it down a little bit. I mean, as you can tell probably today, after the last 2 days, today I was like, I need to do positive things. I need to do positive things today. Hence, I had my conversation with Secretlab. I did a lot of work with a merch store. I've done a lot of work in the back end of the merch store that at the moment you people won't see, building up the email list and working out how to do newsletters and how to do blog posts and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, !! Newsletter, go to the top of the page, put your email address in, hit go. I had 160 people signed up for the newsletter.
Had to start opening one of our locations by LAX early morning. Had to start carrying for my own peace of mind. Grew up in LA. I'm familiar with all the shades of homelessness. The crazies are the worst.
It's a shame. Cedric, thank you for the 10, man. It's a shame, but the world's... And I think at the moment, for us in the UK at least, I don't know what it's like globally, but for us in the UK at the moment, I don't think it's going to get better anytime soon. We had like 126 people signed up to our newsletter. We've now got 137. So 11 more people have signed up. Okay. I'm starting. Right, I warn you now, chat. I warn you. It is a warning, right? I'm starting to learn how to do marketing emails and stuff like that. When I say marketing emails, I don't mean everything is going to be a sales pitch. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just working out how to put together emails that work at both desktop and mobile and all that kind of stuff. Because I'd like to do a monthly newsletter, or at least maybe a weekly update for the stream schedule. And I want a place to... So YouTube, I can schedule it, but I want to be able to send people emails and be like, hey, this is an exciting thing that's coming. Hey, here's an exciting event we're running. Hey, here's a Thanes Day we're doing. Hey, here, all that kind of stuff, right? So if you go to the store page and sign up to our newsletter, and it literally says, if I remember rightly, if I go to the store page, it should be right at the top, subscribe to our newsletter. Be the first to know about new products and exclusive offers. Okay, sign up to the newsletter, right? I did loads of things today, and this is where I like to advise people to do this themselves. I took a day where I was like, I need to do things that cheer me up and make me happy, and actually, progressing things in the business and making improvements is something that definitely makes me happy. So that's something we did. Anyway, currently the keyword is Blood Bowl, all one word. Copy and paste from the pinned message in the chat. If you copy and paste it before 20 past 10, it's going to be a late one tonight, chat, warning. We're going to end almost old 40k After Dark times, because I've still got Dark Tide and Total War 3 to get through. So copy and paste Blood Bowl in the chat right now, and it will enter you in with a chance of winning a Steam code for Blood Bowl, so you can play Blood Bowl 3. And the blurb, let's get back to cheerful. The blurb, brutal, crazy, tactical. This is Blood Bowl. Oh, by the way, we said on the Liam and Joe show yesterday, if we hit 100 members, we'd order Blood Bowl. Kai Burgess creamed his pants and got very excited because he loves Blood Bowl. I can confirm, because you hit 100 members, I ordered Joe and I 4 Blood Bowl teams. Not 4 each, 2 each, but I said we'd do it. We've ordered Blood Bowl teams. Joe has already been looking at MDF-based Blood Bowl stadiums and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, crazy, brutal, tactical. This is Blood Bowl. The iconic death sport returns with a new video game of fantasy football, faithfully using the latest board game rules and new content. Create your team, then crush, mulch, and cheat your way to the top, leaving your opponents in the graveyard. Brutal edition. Blood Bowl 3. Apparently, it's a really good game. Apparently. So there you go. Blood Bowl 3. Blood Bowl copy and paste. Don't forget to raid Mr. the Car. Well, you shouldn't have gone live when I was live then, should he, Mordy Hammer? It's not going to happen. He's not having it. Should have waited. He was supposed to be streaming Saturdays and Sundays. If he's going to try and compete, he doesn't get a raid. Simple as that. Blood Bowl in the chat. We'll draw it at 20 past. We'll draw it at 20 past. There are 9 people watching, including Daryl. Shocking. Should be watching this instead. Exactly, you're right, shocking. Joe should run the high elves for Blood Bowl. That way we can see him in blonde wig with elf ears. I mean, I'd like to see him. He picked, you'll be surprised, chat. You'll be surprised. He picked the vampires, and then he picked another team that he talked about a lot, so I can't remember what they were called. You've got 1 minute, chat, for Blood Bowl. 1 minute. What was the other one that he did? Ban those 9 people. Yeah, I should. Shouldn't I, Carl? Absolutely.
Don't do that.
What was that? What was those other people that I what was those other people that you picked? I can't remember what it is now. GW website. GW website. GW. Click. Shop. Other games. Blood Bowl. So he got himself. Oh my fucking god! This website is so shit. He got the Amazon Blood Bowl team and the vampires. There we go. That's what he got. Right. It's 20 past. It's time to roll it. Go. Boop. Michael Bellinger. Is there
a D in it?
No.
Oh.
Michael has won himself the Blood Bowl game, the Blood Bowl Steam code. Amazonians. He's just written Amazonians, which means he's still in his chat. Michael Bellinger. There we go. You know what to do. I've said it enough nowadays. DM me or email me or send me a carrier pigeon or a cup and string. Something like that, and I'll get you a Steam code. We have 2 left, chat. Skippy, thank you for the 10 gifted. You are a fucking hero. I love you. You're amazing. You're all amazing, actually. We have 2 left. We have Dark Tide. Copy pasta. Send. I love the fact that every time someone gifts or super chats, you're writing it down.
I am.
To see if people are doing the hat trick.
I am. No
like
pressure
that.
though, chat. Don't feel like you have to hat trick.
Copy pasta Dark Tide. So now we have the 2 big games, right? The 2 big games. Dark Tide and Total War Warhammer 3. Okay, I think Total War's the big one, but Dark Tide's also a pretty big game. So Dark Tide's the next one for a Steam code. Take back the city of Tertium from the hordes of bloodthirsty foes in this intense and brutal action shooter. Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide is the new co-op focused experience from the award-winning team behind the Vermintide series. As Tertium falls, rejects will rise. We may even do a thing where we let some of you play with Joe and I on Darktide, because that could be cool. People in the community. I'm out for the night. Hope you'll have a stunning bank holiday weekend. Much love. Love you, Sam. Thanks for hanging out. You're a dude. Love you.
True bank holiday style, it's meant to rain.
Darktide's cross-platform too. Steve Weather, thank you for the 5 gifted. You're a legend. We're climbing that gifted tree. We're up to 129 according to the tracker, 126 according to YouTube. But that's because the tracker tracks upgrades and YouTube doesn't, so the tracker fucks me. If the tracker gets to 150, I'll do the giveaway. What's a hat trick, Stephen? A hat trick is upgrading your membership, gifting memberships, and super chatting all in one stream. But we've expanded it because it's a bit harsh for Thanes to say that the only way you can do a hat trick is becoming an Acer. It's a little bit harsh. So we have said that we'll take Secretlab orders. Or, which is worse than upgrading to Acer, let's be honest. That's a £550 chair.
Or any of the merch.
Or we'll do a merch order,
or
right?
Beard Struggle.
Or I can't track that though.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can, but hang on.
Well, if they want to be a pentapus, they're going to have to find a way.
If I go to thebeardstruggle.com, thebeardstruggle.com, there it is, and I log into my account area, my account. Why is it saying I'm in America? Fucking VPNs. My account. My account. It's not working. Why is it not letting me log into my account? Oh, here we go. It's worked. It's fine then. It's just slow. We're going to be drawing. When should we draw Darktide? I tell you what. We'll draw Darktide at 10:30, and then we'll do the last one really deep into stream time. Account dashboard. Can I see orders? May 19th.
Guy says pentapus awesome. Imagine what that mascot would look like. Scrivo, what would a pentapus look like for the Great Horde?
Is Scrivo in there? I bet he's not. Oh, he's not in there, Luke. She got me excited that Scrivo is in them. So I can see things that people have ordered.
Alex is here.
So I can see that, Alex.
Yeah.
I can see that Warrior's Beard Bar has been ordered.
When are you going to have more dice? And I want a set of each colour.
Oh, hey, it's that one Alex. He wants Darktide. How's it going, Alex? Good to see you last week, you fucking beautiful human being. I messaged Stevie from Baron of Dice this afternoon about dice. He replied to me during the stream, so I haven't read it yet. I don't know what his production capacity is like. I know he's been doing lots of sponsorship work with other channels, so we're gonna have to see when we can slip in there and get an order in.
He was great. He used to quote me around 18 weeks, but it would always get here early.
Yeah.
And the communication was really good. He would always be in touch if he needed to be.
Yeah.
Instead of ordering something and going, I haven't heard from him in ages, I'm not sure what's happening, he would just.
Yeah. So we are gonna get some dice in stock. I am gonna. Okay. I was looking today at how I integrate do you know what, right? Shopify is fucking incredible as a tool to make a merchandise store. It's amazing. And it's got a million integrations. And do you know what I found today? A new integration. Pre-orders. So we can take pre-orders, because I was like, at the moment, I only really want to buy one colour because of the cost.
I remember we chatted about pre-orders
and it wasn't doable.
Yeah.
So I keep checking. There's now a pre-order bot that costs $20 a month. So all the integrations cost money.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had trick tonight then.
Have you? So you gifted, you super chatted.
Twice. But has he bought merch?
He's bought merch.
Yeah, he's had
Stick Monkey's bought himself a good t-shirt.
Yay!
Darktide, is it that time of the month already?
How rude.
So I can do pre-orders, but at a cost of $20 a month, I need to see what the minimum sign-up time is for. Because if the minimum sign-up time is like a month, then it might be worth spending the $20 to get the pre-orders in so I can order all 3 colours. But if it's like $20 a month minimum year sign-up, I'm like, oh, it's not probably worth it for pre-orders. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Great Hall made to order. That's, you know. I love that I'm known as Alex, as if I'm the only important Alex.
Sean
Facts.
says, I want a blue and gold dice. Trouble is, because the logo is so detailed, the gold ink's too thick. So it has to be...
I originally asked for matte black dice with a gold inlay, Sean, and I got told I can do it, but it won't look very nice. And he gave us a sample, and it didn't look very nice. And he's a Dice Man expert, so I listened to Dice Man expert, who's telling me about dice. Alex Gourlay, making the rest of us look shit, man. Come on. Aw. You're also important to me, Alex Gourlay.
Ooey, Alex!
You can, whichever one of the Alexes gifts the most can be the most important Alex.
He can be Alex.
He can be Alex, yeah.
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 You know Alex.
The other one can be Alex Part 2. Dark Tide chat, come on. We have got 56 eligible winners for Dark Tide right now. 56. We're also another, 21 away, just 21 members away from a gift, from a giveaway for a t-shirt. I can't speak tonight anymore. I'm too excited. Dark Tide, great name. Great name. About gold dice with black symbols. Maybe.
Well, because you do a matte effect, I don't know if the gold would rub off.
Oh, we wouldn't be able to do a matte effect for gold, I don't think. We'd have to do a
you have to have
shiny
dice.
finish. Oh, I don't like shiny dice. I'm a matte person.
We can ask.
The only things
He
that I
might-
like shiny are my bikes. A bit like.
We can always ask though, because
Oh, yeah,
he
ask,
might
yeah.
have been experimenting or already knows a way it's doable.
Ooh, blue and gold mixed dice with white inlay. That's more.
What, like a
achievable.
marble?
Yeah, like a marble.
Ooh.
That could work, perhaps. Dark Tide for the win. Yeah, we are almost there, chat. We are almost at half past. Did I miss Battle Sector? We're not doing Battle Sector. Oh, that's a Steam code. Oh, fuck. We've got another game to do. Shit. I missed Battle Sector. You didn't miss Battle Sector, Cloud. I did. I missed Battle Sector. I'm sorry, chat. We'll do Battle Sector, don't you worry. I promise we'll do Battle Sector. Battle Sector! We'll do another giveaway for Battle Sector as well. We'll do that straight away. I love Alex Prime. Should we just draw Dark Tide now since it's died down a little bit? Oh no, Brian got himself in there, look.
Go on, Alex Gorley. You be the Alex, and I'll be Alex Mark II, the improved Alex.
There's too much Alex's right now. Right, we're going to draw Dark Tide right now because I completely forgot about Battle Sector, because the problem is I've got 3 more codes here for Tacticus, Combat and Warp Forge, which give me exclusive codes, but they're not... use the QR code to download combat cards. Redeem the code to get 10 copies of Abaddon as a spoiler, Supreme Commander, 400 Chaos cards. It just sounds a bit shit. So I'm not doing those ones, right? Still got Vag going. Not right now, no. I decided, well, so the thing is, 40k YouTube in general has taken a bit of a hit in recent months. Viewership down typically. Subscriber growth down typically. Revenue for most channels down typically. So I thought I need to focus. So we stopped Vag for a bit because I needed to focus. It also happened to coincide with the fact that we were only really playing Call of Duty because it's the only game I've ever really enjoyed, and it got to an absolute shit show and I hated it, so I got rid of it. I just stopped doing Vag for now. I'm not saying we wouldn't bring it back in the future, but at the moment, do I make Vag? And here's the other thing, right, with Vag. This is where my moral kicked in, right? By the way, I'm about to draw the giveaway. Bang! Gremlin Death 68 has won himself Dark Tide. Well done, Gremlin Death 68. Gremlin Death 68. Well done, Gremlin Death. You've won the giveaway, you fucking hero. Boop. And then we will go for battles. Copy. Paste. Boop.
Dropped a message on Discord explaining what you need to buy to get all the content for Warhammer 3. Some needs game 1 or 2 or specific DLC. Check Legend of Total War for codes. Chaos Dwarves, Tomb Kings and Warrior of Cost Best.
I'm 99.9% sure that I bought all of it because of you. So I think I've got... Thank you for the 20, Blake, but I think I've got all of it because of you, to be fair. So Battle Sector is now the new code. Copy and paste again from pin message, right? And go for it. So the other thing, the other issue I have with Vag in general, right, is that and this is a moral problem. The intent originally is to have, for me, is to have many fingers in many pies, so that if one revenue source was to dry up or die off, the other 9 take over, for example, or whatever, right? And it's not too much of a problem. Currently, we have one. We have YouTube. That's all we really have. Merch isn't making loads of money at the moment, at least. We have YouTube. So when I built Vag, part of the point in building the gaming channels, we could go off and play other games because Joe and I like playing games together that aren't 40k related, and we build a separate audience and a separate community at the same time as focusing on the 40k channel as well. And that didn't happen. What happened is we double monetized the same audience. I don't like that. That feels bad. Hey, if you want to be in the Great Hall Discord server, you have to pay to be a Skald tier or whatever. And if you want to be in the Vag Discord server, you have to pay to be a tier 1 bot. And I didn't, it just felt really shitty, and it felt really horrible double monetizing people. Now, I'm aware no one has to pay, no one has to donate, no one has to gift, no one has to be members, but it just kind of didn't make sense. I didn't like the vibe that the people that were donating and the people that were gifting and the people that were super chatting were the same people that I see on the 40k streams. So it didn't sit right with me. And so that was a moral reason for me shutting down Vag. I've seen someone already saying when Space Marine 2 comes out, you should relaunch Vag. That again doesn't make sense. When Space Marine 2 comes out, bearing in mind it's 40k based content, it would make sense to put a couple of bonus streams, extra streams, not replacement streams, but extra streams on this channel, because it is 40k related, so it does work for the channel's theme and the channel's kind of content. So I'm not saying no to playing Space Marine 2 on stream. I'm just saying it probably won't be on Vag. It'll probably be on this channel, right? The problem with Vag, I have many fingers and many pies. Yeah. We're going to draw Battle Sector at 22, and then we'll do the big one, Warhammer Total War 3. You're right, yawning away there. Are you still writing all your stuff down so you can hit your bell?
Yeah.
Have you got anyone 2 right now?
I've got a few on 2.
Who's on 2? Let's call them out.
Brett.
Pettit.
Yeah.
He's on 2. What's he done?
All he needs to do is gift.
Just the one, actually.
Just the one, actually.
And then
But
Brett gets himself a hat
chat,
trick.
Don't feel like you have to.
Well,
We
I
love
could have
you
said just the
anyway.
10, right?
We
But
love you anyway.
fucking Sam Runnacles was like, become a Thane, gift fucking 20 memberships, super chat 50 quid and buy a chair. That's what he wanted. I was like, just the one.
You wanted
all
to be
right?
a pentapus.
He wanted to be a pentapus, yeah. Fucking pentapusses.
Brian, we've already dinged him.
We have already dinged Brian, yeah.
And
Good
we've
old Brian.
dinged John.
We dinged John, and we dinged Stick Monkey.
Yep.
Yeah. So how many more then?
Oh no, that's it. I'm getting tired.
Pretty sure you've just said that Space Marine 2 is just hack and slash repeat. It looks very Gears of War, Gaz. I'm not going to enjoy it, but if, again, sometimes you have to make decisions based on the business rather than on preference. So I'm not going to enjoy Space Marine 2, but if it brings people into the channel, it makes sense to cover it. Yes, we are.
Hat tricks. Can people pick and mix? Do they have to do one of each, or can they do 3 things?
Yeah, well, a hat trick's a hat trick, isn't it?
Oh, in which case then, Mordy just needs to do one more thing.
What's he need to do?
Well, he can do any of the 3 one more time.
He's gifted. Super chatted. Is that right?
No, he's done 2 gifted.
Oh, no. That's one. That's one thing.
No, it's...
No, that's one thing. You can't mix and match
No,
like
you
that.
can't
No. You can't mix and match. Like, he's just gifted.
Ah! Yay!
Brett Pettit, thank you for the gifted membership. Whee! Up to 130.
Yeah, but a hat trick, if you don't header all 3 of the balls, you that's a hat trick. If you score a goal using 3 different body parts, that's a hat trick.
If you score
So
a
it's
goal
not-
with your left foot, and then with your right foot, and then with your header, it counts as a perfect hat trick.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now you're adding layers to it. I'm going to need a bigger pad.
Well, stop wetting yourself. Whee!
Do your kegels.
No, 6 gifted doesn't count as 2 entries. It counts as
Okay.
gifted.
Siege needs to upgrade, but this is where I feel really bad because...
Siege Reach is a Thane.
Exactly. So this is why I'm saying, can they do...
So he could buy a t-shirt.
No.
Or a
Can
chair.
he just like super chat £1 and then I can ding my bell?
No, because he's already super chatted. That one's done.
I'm trying, chat.
We made, they made the rules. They made the hat trick rules on... Jeremy, thank you for the gifted. You're a legend. They made the hat trick rules on fucking on Wednesday. I didn't make the rules. They made the rules, right? Why have you turned giving money into a game for us? Why do you think, Sean? That's the best way to do it.
Only if you buy 3 chairs, it's a hat trick.
Well, we have sold 3 chairs for Secretlab. I do have a big old chunk of commission coming from Secretlab already just from today. 2 or 3 more Warhammer you've done now. The problem is, right, the big issue with the hat trick thing is we need to find a better third than an upgrade, I think.
Yeah, we do.
And the only reason why I say that is because a lot of people who gift or super chat are already Thanes.
Yeah.
And I feel like become aces is probably not it's not looking
that was
after
subliminal.
it's not looking after those people,
Nobody
is it
caught
really?
that.
Our sticker's different from super chats. Let's say instead of super, but let's say yes, Gaz, because of the problem that I've just invented.
Okay. Upgrade / sticker.
Thanks anyways, loose heart.
You're very welcome.
It's always been a game. What do you think the tracker is? We're on 131. You're 19 away from a free t-shirt. And I've still got to get Total War out. And we're about to do Battle Sector in about a minute. It's a long old stream tonight, Lise. Oh. And we've kept 190 plus people all fucking night as well. By the way, people, right. I know I wanted to... We got all these codes. I had 2 options with these codes when we got these codes through. Option 1 was install all of the games and do content around them. And I was like, I don't really want to be honest with you. So I decided not to do that. Option 2 was to give them away. I don't actually know if I'm allowed to. Option number 2 was to give them all away. And I just had this real overwhelming urge to give you lot something back. So the t-shirt gifting on 150, these code giveaways, the Jarl giveaways, you lot, 190 people at 38 minutes past 10 on a Friday night still watching the show are fucking incredible. And I can't say thank you enough. And I know we joked for like a couple of weeks or a month or so about the membership record that we hit. When the fuck did we hit that? On the 8th of March, when we hit that membership record, that insane night of members. Thank you so much, Andy, for the gifted. I know I joked about that for a while and going, do that again, because that was amazing. That was otherworld amazing, and I didn't think that would ever happen, and I don't actually think that will ever happen again. But what's more important to us is the fact that you guys still continuously turn up night after night after night, stream after stream after stream, and you support us, even with just commenting in chat. But you also gift and you super chat and you buy our t-shirts and you buy our dice. And now people are fucking buying £500 chairs just to support. Like, you lot are fucking incredible as an audience. And I cannot genuinely thank you enough. And then, like I said to you earlier, right, on Wednesday with that issue I had at the studio, I went into the Thanes, I talked to those people. And they've become friends. And I was like, I need to offload, I need to talk to people. You're all amazing. You're all absolutely, absolutely amazing. Words often escape me, and I sometimes finish a stream and sit there and be like, what do we do to be this lucky? It's mad, isn't it, when you think about it?
It is mad.
Mad. Mandy, how's it going? How are you? Wait, was Eddie back? No way you got a record without him. I got a record in March without Eddie. He's never going to beat that record. Eddie is back, I think, first or second week of next month. Anywho, Battle Sector chat. Are you ready? Bang. Nobody won it. Nobody won it.
Well, you'll have to do it again then.
Nobody won Battle Sector. Nobody won Battle Sector. All right. Ha. Right. Okay. So now what we do is we do the last one. This is the last big giveaway if you don't hit the if you don't hit the giveaway for a t-shirt goal. Mandy said what she missed. It's been actually a very exciting, very fun stream, Mandy. Lots of fun going on, lots of exciting things. A new affiliate program that we're affiliated with, a new newsletter to sign up to on the merchandise page. We said that if we hit 150 again, we'd give away another t-shirt, and then we'd give away a t-shirt for every 50 after that. We've been giving away game codes all night. We've been talking stories. It's been great.
I hope Jill is here. She bloody loves a raffle.
Well, she doesn't seem to have been in the raffle very much at all, Skippy, but you know, snoozy doos. She's also getting ready for, I think she's getting ready for a big show as well. So, she's just a lot of Amgram stuff. So, Total War 3 is the final code we're going to give away, and possibly the biggest game on the list. Total War Warhammer, the cataclysmic conclusion to the Total War Warhammer trilogy is here. Rally your forces and step into the realm of chaos, a dimension of mind-bending horror where the very fate of the world will be decided. Will you conquer your demons or command them? Total War Warhammer 3 is the code that we'll draw in 10 minutes at 10 to 11, right? Total War 3, all one word. The best way to do it, if you want to enter, is just copy and paste the pin message. Copy, paste, send. Copy, paste, send. Copy, paste, send. That way it will enter you. If you copy and paste 3 times, it only enters you once, just so you know.
Dan,
right?
I fear you won't get picked up by the bot.
Who?
Dan.
What's he put?
Total Whore 3.
I mean, a different bot might get you. Total War 3 is our final giveaway code for this evening. Unless we get to a point where we can give you a t-shirt as well. We are, well, if you believe the tracker, we're 18 away. If you believe the YouTube tracker in front of me, we're 21 away.
Okay.
I was waiting for the input there.
Oh, okay.
What's your go-to army for Total War 3? I haven't played it yet, guys. I bought it all and installed it all because of Mr. The Aston Jones, and then I haven't actually played it yet. I owe Aston content. I owe him content for Total War 3. It's a fact. I owe him content.
How's it going with the Great Hall Gogglebox?
Joe was not that excited about Gogglebox.
I thought he would be.
I thought he'd be well on board, and I told him, he was like, all right. In his Joe accent as well. Like a fucking shit-stoned Bill Bailey. All right. All right. Joe, this is a great idea. What are you watching? I mean, partly the way that he is part of the reason why it would be so good television, I think.
Why didn't you go? Right, Joe, we're going to try this pitch again. I'm going to walk back in the room, and this time you're going to be on board, and it'll be great. Ready? Go.
Yeah, he doesn't really seem all that enthused by it, and I was like, I think it's great. Even Warhepster said he'd get involved. Joe's like, all right, then. Yeah, okay. Brilliant. Okay, good.
So it's just me then.
There's enthusiasm there.
Me and you and Peachy watching telly.
Yeah, me, you and Peachy
other.
watching Sharp. That's what we're going to do. You haven't played Total War 3. It's not too bad. Total War games are a bit too complicated for me, but even I was able to play it. I haven't yet. It's on the to-play list. I've just kind of... Do you know what as well? I think my time playing Call of Duty has just completely turned me off video games for a while, and I've barely played video games for the last 2 months at least or something.
Yeah.
I maybe put like 3 or 4 hours into Grand Theft Auto 5, which I started from scratch just because why not? And even then I haven't picked that up for 3 weeks. I just can't be bothered. Shitstoned Bill Bailey is the best description ever. If you listen to, if you sometimes on stream just cover your eyes or black the screen and just listen, you'd be like, fuck me, is Bron playing Bill Bailey? He just sounds like Bill Bailey sometimes. Carlos, thank you so much for the gifted, up to 130 officially. But I'll take the tracker for the t-shirt giveaway. All right. If, however, in 5 minutes' time we haven't hit that giveaway, when we do give away Total War Warhammer, you're not going to get a t-shirt. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. And we'll do a code word again, so we don't have to do a 15-minute enter, right? It'll be we'll just be like Lictor will be the code word, and then you go. He sounds exactly like Bill Bailey. See, he does. He sounds like Bill Bailey. He's like a less talented Bill Bailey.
We went to see Bill Bailey. Was it Bill Bailey we went to see? Was he one of the ones?
I think we've seen Bill Bailey, yeah. We saw Al Murray too.
Yeah, and Jason Manford.
We've seen Jason Manford, yeah. I've seen Ricky Gervais, Jimmy Carr.
Yeah.
Ed Byrne, he was shit.
Really?
It was awful. The funniest thing about Ed Byrne was being heckled by tweeds.
Yeah, I believe.
We saw... Who else have I seen? Some other people too. Liz! Thank you so much for upgrading to Jarl tier. Get yourself in the giveaway. If you are a Skald and you become a Jarl and you go into Discord, into the council section, a new thread will appear. You'll be able to click enter on the giveaway. which will draw next Friday on 40k After Dark next Friday.
Y'all ready
Alright?
for this?
Y'all ready for this? Boo, 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 boo. Premium content. This boo, 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 boo. Moving from Play On sounds like Dinosaur from Toy Story. I don't want to go and watch him again on the off chance he does, and that would ruin it for me. Liam, you should play Boomer games like War Thunder. Thanks, Siege. Thanks, mate. I tripped over Jimmy Carr in Selfridges once. I mean, that's a flex. If Bill Bailey painted black and purple minis.
I just love how he because the one thing that I think we saw him in, he was doing the mobile phone ringtone, but he played it in a different key.
Who, Joe?
No, Bill Bailey. And it was really funny. I had no idea he was that musical. I knew he played a couple of things, didn't know he was that musical.
How do you upgrade? YouTube changed the layout again. I don't know how you upgrade, Chris, I'll be honest with you. I thought you just clicked on the member button and it just gave you the option, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you.
Carlos, did you know if you send a sticker or an upgrade, I get to ding my bell? Did you know that?
Not a euphemism, by the way. It's not that kind of stream. All right?
No, we're not on OnlyFans or Twitch. We're on YouTube. Respectable platform.
It's a respectful-ish platform. Thank you for the 10 there, Carlos. We've hit our super chat goal tonight as well now.
Chat's amazing.
That's fucking incredible. We have the best chat on YouTube.
The best.
Yeah. And that's why I try and reciprocate by trying to give you the best streams on YouTube. Lou Siege has bought merch. Has he? Has he? Well, I don't know what his name is on Shopify. There's only one...
Oh, I know what his name is. Hold on.
Today...
Where are you?
Today, Stick Monkey's bought merch. Because that wouldn't what you need to do to do the hat trick. I reckon. OnlyFans or Twitch is a valid sick burn. Bill Bailey is terrific. Went to see a show in Tassie with a dad for a Father's Day present. We were both so impressed with how quick and how good he was. He's fucking great. Random thought I had. What happens with the Jarl giveaway if you are an Imperial Knight player? Loose watch part troll Bill Bailey's DVDs. Music is amazing.
Hello y'all, painting my Seraphon Vanguard box for Spearhead. Have to buy my daughter the Silver Neth Vanguard box as she wants to play Eos. Also got paint 3 tanks.
None
G18.
of that seems like a bad thing, to be fair. Liz, thank you for the gifted. Liz upgraded as gifted. That's 2 parts of the hat trick. Carlos, thank you for the sticker.
I'm so excited for my bell.
Someone said about him getting a hoodie. Oh, we have had 2 more orders.
Ooh.
One of them is in fact a hoodie. It looks like she was right. See, she's in fact a hat trick. Thank you so much for the sticker, Carlos. You're a legend. You're amazing. Thanks for the assist. Chris, thank you for upgrading to Jarl tier. Get yourself in that giveaway. You beautiful human. Jeremy says 15 more. YouTube tells me 19 more. However, right now at least, is time for Total War 3. Glacier, Altars, and Hobby has won Total War 3. I need to write that down.
I'm going to need a bigger pad next time.
Glaciers, Altars, and Hobby. That means, chat, that all the game codes have now been given away. Glacier, if you email me or DM me on Discord or any of that nonsense, just get hold of me somehow, DM me on Instagram, whatever it might be, I don't mind. You will, in fact, get yourself a Steam code for Total War 3. Congratulations. All of our codes have been given out. For reference, chat, that means tonight we've given out Vermintide 2, Darktide, Blood Bowl 3, Rogue Trader, Battle Sector, Mechanicus Bolt Gun, and Warhammer Total War 3. We've given away 8 game codes tonight for you wonderful human beings. So, 8 game codes. I don't know how much money's worth of games that is that we've just given away this evening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to wee. Oh, Mandy with the big pink one as well.
Oh, Mandy.
Super chat, that is, by the way. I wasn't...
Good job keeping up on the Fit for 40k channel updates.
Oh, thanks,
and
Wendy.
welcome to every new person who joined. I'm still lacking on the weights, can't get back up to 190 pounds, so I dropped down to 85 pounds, 38 kilograms, and I'm going to work my way back up.
Yeah, that's exactly the right way to do it, Wendy. Thank you so much.
Ding.
Ding! Thank you, Liz, for the hat trick.
Ah,
You're amazing.
It's
Contact me in
such a
Discord, yeah.
pleasing sound.
Mandy, thank you so much for $50. By the way, you're incredible. If you don't know what she's talking about, chat, I have made it my mission recently, and I would encourage as many of you as who want to play along on this one. But I've made it my mission recently. I said this to I literally had some of this conversation with Luce earlier. I got to a point on stream. I don't share this sort of stuff very often, by the way, but there's 190 of you still fucking watching even now, so I'll share it. I got to a point on stream about 2 months ago. I wore a t-shirt, I can't remember which one it was, and I was on the stream playing. I turned to the side and I was like, oh my fucking god, I'm a fat cunt. And at that whole stream then, I was monumentally conscious for the rest of that stream about how I looked on camera. And then I was like, I need to do something about this, because this isn't, I've always been relatively fit and healthy. Relatively, at least, fit and healthy. Do I want to be a chiseled Adonis? No, I haven't got fucking any interest in that whatsoever. Do I want to do nothing but eat rabbit food for the rest of my life? No, I don't want to do that either. What I want to do, though, is be a little bit more in shape. And just because if I look a bit better, I feel a bit better, and then my mood is higher and all that kind of stuff. So about 5-6 weeks ago, I went for a jog, and I started going back to the gym, and I'm not thrashing myself, and I'm not doing stupid weights. I'm not trying to run a marathon. I'm not trying to lift 3 times my own body weight, but I'm starting to make some slightly healthier choices and kind of like, do I really want to eat the crisps, or do I want to have an apple? Do I really want to eat another microwave meal of sweet and sour chicken, or do I want to order have a salad or something like that? Mm-hmm. I've started doing that. Do I want to eat the full fat can of Coke, or do I want to have some water or some squash? And I'm making the slightly better choices. And I've been going to the gym twice a week for the last 4 or 5 weeks now. And I'm actually... Siege Roots, thanks for the peach. Thank you so much, Luce, for the assist. And I actually am getting to a point now where I'm starting to... I said to Luce yesterday, I put a t-shirt on, I was like, I haven't been able to wear this t-shirt nicely for a long time. And I walked around yesterday feeling quite good. And I was like, I feel like I'm in closer to a shape that I want to be than I was 2-3 months ago. So we have in Discord, we have a hashtag Fit for 40k channel in Discord, as well as our hashtag mental health channel. Now, yes, what I'm about to say is a slight lie, because Discord is behind a paywall, and you have to be at least a Herseer tier member to get into Discord and see all these threads. And we do that on purpose because I want to keep all the trolls out. I remember a long time ago, Valrak used to have the Underhive and the Upper Hive, and I think the Underhive was free to everybody, and eventually he closed it because it became a toxic hell pit, because you didn't have to pay anything to get in. I was like, I want to avoid that, and that's why we have the £2. I don't like the Herseer tier membership because it's just £2 and it's weird. And I could get rid of that and probably make a better tier at a higher level that offers more. But I want to keep that low barrier to entry, because I want people to want to be able to come in the Discord and use the mental health channels, but I don't want it to make it a free-for-all so any old troll can get in and start spouting nonsense, right? Yeah. So there is a paywall, but our Fit for 40k thread is otherwise free to use. It's not like we're going to charge you to coach you or that kind of, because I can't do that. I don't have that knowledge base. But what I like to use it for is accountability, and people post in there and show off what they're doing. And do you know what? What I've seen, and again, this is part of you lot being incredible, right? It doesn't matter if a person goes in there and says they've lifted 5 kilos, 50 kilos, or 100 kilos. It doesn't matter if a person's run a mile or 10 miles. The response they get from everyone is always positive. And that's fucking lovely. So I'm in there at the moment. Every time I finish the gym, I take a screenshot of my workout. Typically, it gives me my total lift. It gives me how many sets, how many reps, all that kind of stuff. And I take a screenshot and I put it in the Fit for 40k thread. And people are like, well done, mate, keep going, blah, blah, all that kind of, and it's lovely. And no one gives a fuck what I've actually done. They care that I'm doing something. And I think that's true for a lot of us in general in the modern world, not just because we're war gamers, but probably could do with moving a little bit more. A lot of us, especially if you drive and stuff like that, you'll sit in your desk and you'll go to your car and you'll drive home and you'll sit on your sofa. And that's what we do. Like Luce is quite lucky because she doesn't drive. It's actually quite good because you walk a lot of places, you cycle a lot of places, you use peasant wagons or buses as other people call them. So I'm just trying to encourage people, especially with the warmer weather coming, to just get up and move a little bit more. And I don't necessarily mean run a marathon or lift your own body weight on the bench press. I just mean move a bit more and share it.
It's for me, it's not necessarily about doing an hour's worth of yoga or walking the extra mile or whatever. It's about the mental attitude of, I did this tiny thing today, and even that starts a brand new squiggle in your brain that wasn't there before, that's an active choice for good.
Stick Monkey, thank you for the devil face.
Thank you, Sean.
I think he'd already done it though, because he bought a t-shirt. He's quadrupled.
So it's, for me, it's the neuropathy of, it's easier to default to the bolder squiggles in your brain because you've been using that neuro pathway all the time. To make a brand new one goes against the grain, and it's really hard choice to make, and it's the difference. What is easy versus what is right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So amazing. No matter how faint that brand new squiggle is, you did make that new squiggle.
Yeah, and then setting habits for adults is difficult.
Yeah.
So there's some scientific study that I've read that says to set a habit for a child is 3 days, to set a habit for an adult is 3 weeks, but actually to break a habit for an adult is 3 days. So it's very easy as an adult to break a habit. It's very hard to set a habit, right? And I am very guilty I've started going back to the gym 4 or 5 times in the last 2 years, and I get 5-6 sessions in and I stop because I haven't set the habit yet. I'm starting to feel like I'm getting back in the habit again, and I'm actually, most importantly, as I'm going to the gym and I'm coming back and I'm feeling really good simply about the fact that I've gone.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter about what I've done necessarily. I've done more than Eddie, he just cleans it, but the fact that I've been there, I've done something, I come back and I feel quite good about it. And then later on in the day when I lift my arm up to do something like to touch my head or whatever, and it hurts, it's like one of those, I achieved something. I did something worthwhile, you know?
I heard a lovely story about, it was a celebrity who was quite big, and then they've lost a bunch of weight, and they did this one trick, and it sounds, for me, it's probably the single bravest thing I could do with my body. And this person stood in front of a big mirror, butt naked, for 5 minutes every day. And at first, she would kind of bully herself and pick out all the ugly things of her body.
I do that.
And eventually, she started to go, actually, I think my legs are quite nice, and my husband likes my legs. And seeing the mirror does make you go, I'm not perfect, and I can see the scar on my leg where I fell off my bike, and I can see that, for example, my boobs aren't as perky because I've had a beautiful child with my husband, or my hair's not as thick as it was. And the people in my life love me in spite of the scar that's on my leg, or the fact that I'm not as pert and perky as I used to be, and my husband still holds me in the night and loves me. And it's actually me. Oh, shocking. It's me that's holding me back. Newsflash.
But I get it.
Yeah.
I have a personal trainer, chat. Just for reference, for clarity, because I need people to keep me accountable. I have a personal trainer, and he said to me, "I need you to weigh yourself and take a photo of yourself in just your pants." And I said, "No."
It's brave.
He said, "I need that photo so we can do like 3 monthly photos. We can track your shape change." I was like, "No."
I know, it's very brave.
And I feel like now I'm getting to a point where I was like, this is the weird part. Like now I feel like I might send him a photo. I'm like, because I've got better. That's not how it works. But hey, that's just me then sending my personal trainer picture of me in my pants. Hunt Paints, thank you for becoming a YAL Tier member. Get yourself in the giveaway. Tony Winnick, thank you for the 20 gifted memberships, which puts us on my YouTube tracker over here on 151. But because of the upgrades, it gets us to 157 members. And because I don't want to wait 15 minutes before I do a giveaway, we've changed the keyword. Copy and paste from the pinned message, t-shirt, all one word, capital T, capital S, t-shirt, all one word, and you will be entered in with a chance of winning yourself either a Lictor t-shirt or our new Greater Good t-shirt. If you win, when you message me, I need a number of things now. I'm going to need your size of the t-shirts, and you can check our exclamation mark merch. You can check on the t-shirt pages that tells you the size, right? So we need the size. Your preferred colour, or at least 3 of your preferred colours, typically in order. If you give me black as an option, I'm picking black because they're almost always in stock. If you give me purple, you might not get ones because sometimes they're not in stock. I need your address because I need to know where to send it to. And I'm also going to need which one you want, Lictor or Greater Good. And we're going to continue to do this giveaway at 150 members every single time, because why the fuck wouldn't I? And every time that the range expands, you're just going to get to pick your t-shirt. As long as it's one of the £30 premium t-shirts, you'll just get to pick your t-shirt. All right? So, Just t-shirt in chat, capital T, capital S, all one word, or copy and paste it from the pin message, and I'll draw it at 11:05, and then we're gonna go because I'm fucked. We used to start at 9:30 and finish at 11. We've started tonight at 8:30, and we're gonna finish at 11. What a great fucking stream!
But also, what the mirror does. Sorry, I just have to put this out there. Just have to, because I've realised something about the mirror thing. Whenever we take photos of ourselves, we're usually already looking good, and some people, on top of making sure you've got the right angle, that your makeup's on, that you've got good sleep, they use a filter. The mirror, it's just the truth.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And it's facing the truth of your body, and that you're not perfect, and you might not be beautiful 100% of the time.
I don't use filters because I'm a fucking boomer basically, because I don't know what I do. I like, oh, put a filter on. I've got bunny ears off, straight off, right? But what's weird is, as a man who puts himself in front of camera, I need to do a behind the scenes video of my stream setup the next time I actually tidy it. But I have a big monitor in front of me here, which is YouTube and all my YouTube stuff. I've got all my tabs open, so I have the merchandise page open, so I can see people if people buy merch. I've got my Streamlabs page open, so I can track all the membership gifting. I've got Nightbot open for giveaways. I've got lots of things open all at once, right? Nightbot open for commands, etc. On this one here, on this monitor to my right, I have, and you see me looking sometimes here, so the camera's there, and monitor there. I've got OBS open, which is the thing that I use to run my stream. And big part of OBS is a window that shows me exactly what I'm putting out to you people, so I can see what the stream looks like. So when shit goes wrong, I can see it straight away because it's in front of me, and it shows me my audio levels, my music levels, my desktop audio levels. It's got all my buttons. I've got another feed that tells me all my gifted, all my super chats, all my stickers, all my upgrades, all my members, subscribes, etc. So I have this big fucking window on a 32-inch monitor that takes up nearly a half of the screen, maybe more, which is my face. I have no problems with this at all. I have no problem whatsoever. But if I pick this up and put a selfie mode on, I'm like, no, I don't want to take that photo. I don't like it.
Well, what the trick is to sort of liking yourself is, if anybody was brave enough to stand in front of the mirror butt naked, is that when you're in the first few days of it and it's honestly painful to stand there because you're kind of facing the reality of your body, say the things that you dislike about your body the most. Say out loud the biology of what is going on in your body. So if, for example, if I was in front of the mirror and I'd be like, oh God, look at those boobs, 2 babies have ruined me. What is the point of having breasts? To feed the babies your body has made.
I mean, there's other points.
For you, maybe. But it does actually start to rewire your brain of, instead of beating yourself down, what does your body do for you every day?
But also, beauty is something that is subjective, and it means different things to different people. So I'm sure you'll look at things and be like, 2 kids have ruined me. And I'll look at the same things on you and be like, that's the result of you having my children, which makes it an attractive trait rather than a not a very nice trait. And another man might look at it and be like, well, it's not a very nice trait. Yeah, but they're not your fucking children.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So there's context often that changes the way perception is on physical form and the way people look. I'm terrible. The second I look at myself, I'm like, no, don't like it. I decided today, because I'm trying really hard to be more to grow the brand and build the business and be like, so we had a plummet of numbers for a while. Revenue dropped off a cliff, subscriber numbers dropped off a cliff, viewer numbers dropped off, and I was like, what the fuck? And I spoke to a number of other channels who are bigger than me, and everyone's seeing the same trend. I was like, cool, so it's not just me, at least. That's fine. I feel a little bit better that it's not just me, but I'm also not one of those people that's like, cool, it's not me, I'm just going to sit here and ride the wave. So I'm trying to do things to change things, whether it be stream titles, whether it be guests coming in, whether it be the new Saga series, whether it be improving the merch, etc. So today I was like, what I need to do really is I need to start using Instagram and social media as a promotional tool for the channel. So I was like, I need to do a daily reel of me saying something stupid, not stupid, like ridiculous, but just saying something to the camera and being all like, this is what's going on today in my life. And I started recording one. I was like, off, don't like it.
Yeah.
I literally record myself for a living. But the second it's like more intimate and it's kind of like real, I was like, oh, I don't like it at all. Anyway.
I guess it's that thing of, there's a saying, isn't there? If only you could see yourself how I do. Or like, I'm sure it's a bit more poetic than that.
Yeah.
But it's
and people in chat will be like, you look like Sloth from the Goonies. I don't know what you're worried about. But and this is when we talk about fit for 40k. One thing I will say before we draw this T-shirt, if you haven't already, copy and paste the pin message to possibly win the chance of winning a T-shirt. One thing I will say about me going to the gym and me eating healthy and me cutting down on sugary drinks and stuff, the only person you should ever do that for is yourself. You shouldn't do it to impress someone else. You shouldn't do it because someone else has said you don't look right. You shouldn't cut your hair because someone else says they don't like your hair. You shouldn't not cut your hair because someone else says you like it. They like it just the way it is. You should not get tattoos if you want tattoos because someone says they don't like tattoos. You shouldn't go to the gym because someone else says you should go to the gym and lose weight. You have to do it for yourself. And I feel like if you don't do it for yourself, you're probably destined to fail.
Yeah.
You have to do it for yourself, chat, right? You have to. And I'm very much definitely doing it at the moment for myself. But I also know that I'm feeling better because of it. So, cool. Anyway, we have done it. We have got to a 2.5 hour straight. 2 hours and 40 minutes. The kids will be laughing their nuts off. They're still playing video games.
Expert.
Said in front of the mirror that my stomach might be big, but at least it has the biological function of blocking the view of what is going on underneath. Helped a lot.
That's not the point of the mirror.
Well, that was the other problem, is when I looked down and only saw the tip, I was like, that's a problem. That's an issue. I'm not long enough to be able to have a fat belly. Don't get away with that. Anyway, thank you so much, you wonderful people. You're all amazing. Warhammer, you can go fuck yourself. You're all amazing. Joe changed his hair because chat bullied him. He says it's because of chat Esten, but I don't think it was, right? Honestly. You've been incredible. Thank you so much for taking part tonight. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Thank you so much for everyone who took part in the 8 game code giveaways. Someone in chat said they reckon it's about MSRP, about 200 quid worth of games we've given away tonight.
Ooh.
Right? And we're about to give away another thing. We're about to give away a T-shirt. You've been copying and pasting T-shirt into the chat. I'm going to roll it right now. And Stu has won himself a T-shirt. I'll write this on my little form here because I've got so many giveaways to deal with now. So Stu Gorgon, I think I said that right. You've won yourself either a Lictor or Greater Good T-shirt. You are a channel member, so you should be able to get hold of me in Discord. If not, check out the channel homepage. Blah, 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 blah. Nonsense. Email address, right? Super easy. But thank you so much for your incredible support. You people have been amazing. There's a couple of super chats we're going to wait for Amy to read out before we say goodbye. But I honestly can't say thank you to you people enough for the amazing support you give us every single stream without fail. You're all amazing. Friday nights is, I think, for a lot of people, our favourite streams because we often don't talk about 40k. If you really think about it, actually, for the course of the evening tonight, we haven't really talked about 40k at all. It's been loads of fun.
Hey you guys.
Hey you guys, thanks so much. Jonathan, thank you so much for becoming a Scarleton member all by yourself. All by yourself. You're a lucky girl, you aren't you?
I know.
As someone who is nervous spicy but not a cool one, I have dyspraxia, dyslexia and possibly I find all aspects of this joint hard. It's thanks to you and War Hipster that I have found home. Love to you.
Love you too, Cloud. You are always welcome, sir. Thank you so much for hanging out, you dudes. I do like the fact that people come and seem to feel relaxed, chilled, welcomed, and part of the family. That's the whole point of it. Anyway, we are well over time by like an hour and 10 minutes. Time for bed, I think.
Yeah.
But babe, it's half term.
Are we having cups of tea in bed?
We can.
We
There's
do
no
decaf.
alarm clock.
We could do decaf. You could have decaf.
I'd have to have decaf. Have we got green tea still?
Maybe.
I'll see if there's a green tea. Might have a green tea.
Okay.
I bought some green tea. I bought some cheap green tea from Aldi for work, and it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, but green tea is one of those that you got to get through the first few
Nah,
cups
it's
and then...
Twinings green tea with lemon. Amazing.
Who was it that had the... Oh, it was a cake-flavoured green tea.
Jonathan, thank you so much for 5 gifted. Fuck me, chat's still going. Yeah, lemon. I think it's lemon green tea I get from Twinings is fucking amazing.
What was James's favourite cake for a while? It wasn't Battenberg, that's Ben's. It had the white icing and a cherry in the middle, and it's got like a really thin jam layer and
A
like,
Bakewell?
A Bakewell. Someone brought in Bakewell flavoured green tea.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Nearly put me off Bakewells.
Yeah, we don't have an alarm tomorrow. Although
we could
I do intend to go to the gym tomorrow
Okay.
for an hour.
So you don't want cups of tea in bed?
If you would like cups of tea in bed, you've sat here for an extra hour. I will give back.
Okay. Cups of tea in bed?
Apparently we're having cups of tea in bed, chat.
Okay.
That's what we're going to do, right? Shopping for green tea. What you sound like? That's your own fault for shopping at Aldi. Well, yeah. Right, you people have been amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. More importantly, thank you so much for your incredible support. Hopefully we've given a little bit back tonight. I'm going to keep making some of these updates and keep going down this route of exploring the shop and merch and blogs and newsletters and stuff. So like I said, ! newsletter, sign up with your email address right at the top of the page. Do that for me. You people are amazing. If you've been gifted a membership tonight, make sure you get yourself in Discord, ! Discord, especially because Skull tier members now get a 5% discount in the merch store. Her Skull members also get a bigger discount in the merch store. And then there's other things that are going on as well, right? So you're amazing, chat. That's us for the weekend. Tomorrow is a day off, and I'm going to spend some time with the family. And then on Sunday, I'm off to Wembley to watch Saints play Dirty Leeds in the final of the Championship playoffs in the hope that they win. Monday, however, we'll be back with a hobby stream at 7:30. And I'll probably continue painting Stormcast on stream because I'm enjoying it. I'm actually enjoying painting. Everything's good right now. Everything's good. Tuesday, we're back with... there'll be a Liam and Nojo show. Joe's off on Tuesday because half-term and children. So there's a Liam and Nojo show at the lunchtime. It also means he's unavailable for the game stream, and Eddie's unavailable, and Brom's unavailable.
No stream?
So Vince is coming back to play because he loved it so much. I was like, I've actually got a gap because Joe's not here. Do you want to come and play? Vince is like, yeah, I want to play. So he's coming down just to play for the game in the evening.
Amazing.
And then on Wednesday, we'll come back with the Warhammer show. Thursday, we're back with Liam and Joe's show. And then another live game of 40k in the evening. And then Friday, a week today, we'll be back. And it will be the draw for the Jarls and Above giveaway. Right. Cool. You people are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. And we'll see you in the next one. Luce got all upset at me, chat.
I did not get upset.
Luce got upset at me, chat. I need to turn... How do I turn Vinny back down? It's too loud because all my modes are bogged up. Luce got upset with me. Guess why Luce got upset with me, chat?
Gaz will know why.
Well, he ! Newslettered. Why do you think Luce got upset at me? What do we do at the end of every Wednesday? Alex got it straight away. You can be Alex now.
Alex.
You're Alex now. You're right. We forgot.
That was it.
We forgot
the
loose
deciding
fact.
test. Which Alex is Alex?
We forgot loose fact. And I was like, we'll see you in the next one. I pressed the button and I'm sat here doing my normal shut down the stream routine. And I looked across and Lucy's just gone, she's got this book and she's like... That was the face. That was the face I got. And I was like, oh, right, okay, yeah. We'll bring it back and we'll do a loose fact. So we've got a loose fact to do, chat. We have to decide if it's true or false. Is it loose or loose?
A bolt of lightning is 5 times hotter than the sun.
Do we actually know how hot the sun is? Because I feel like, how do you take the temperature of the hottest thing on the planet?
Hottest thing.
I can't imagine you just floated up.
Hottest thing near the planet.
I hope you just. Well, yeah, all right. The hottest thing in the system. I don't feel like you float up a fucking astronaut with a thermometer and go, out, out. Like, how can you know how hot the sun is? I'm sure scientifically there's a way, but how?
Imagine if you could harvest lightning bolts for electricity. Is there a way to do that?
Yeah, Thor. God of Thunder, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah. Thor.
Is he the one with the hammer?
Yeah.
Why does he need the hammer
He
then?
harnesses lightning.
If he can harness lightning, why does he need the hammer?
5 times is... I don't feel like... I think... All right, okay. I'm going to call that one bollocks.
I'm Googling.
I'm going to call that one bollocks.
Googling happening.
Dats and Des says the sun's colder at night. Sun is 5,500 degrees Celsius. Or my last summer Afghan tour.
Is that Carl?
Stormcast Eternals, Dan. Absolutely. They can harness lightning bolts. Exactly. Yeah. See?
Google says it is 5 times
Nah,
hotter.
absolute nonsense.
So...
Talking bollocks. I know more than Google. Facts.
Wow. When lightning strikes a tree, the heat vaporizes any water in its path, possibly causing the tree to explode or a strip of bark to be blown off.
So what does it tell you what the temperature of a lightning bolt is?
In fact, lightning can heat the air it passes through to 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit. So hang on, where's the cricket to measure Fahrenheit into Celsius?
I forgot about the crickets.
We need to get that cricket out. Imagine the chirping.
Yeah. Google is not necessarily the most reliable source in the world, but if it says it's true, apparently that makes it true, chat. There we go. Apparently, lightning bolts are 5 times more hotter. Lightning bolts where we can't measure the temperature are 5 times more hotter than the sun when we can't measure the temperature. Who knew?
Imagine if you could harvest lightning for electricity. How many? You probably only need like one decent thunderstorm.
You're about arguably turning lightning into kind of a renewable energy source.
Yeah.
So we can scientifically we can encourage lightning to strike certain points, and there'll be like lightning spikes that will draw it away from other things. But I don't know how reliable those things are, whether they're just there for just in case. Harnessing lightning as a renewable energy, I'm sure, is probably something people have thought about, I guess, but I don't know.
Imagine if you could.
Anyway, this is now we're actually going to go. Look at you 100 people that hung around going, where's my fucking loose fact? We did it. We came back. We did it. And it was because she went...
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Where's my fucking fact? That's what she did. Anyway, thank you again for hanging out and taking part in Loose Fact. Everyone's reason for staying. The reason why 110 people did stay, they were like, we're fucking shortchanged here. He gave away 8 game codes and a t-shirt, and I've been shortchanged. What's up?
I agree with Evan. When he says, if we start pulling them before they reach the ground, I bet it changes something in the ecosystem. I think so too. I wonder, by keeping the lightning down here, are our electrical charges too much down here? Does something happen down here and then that affects?
So Madman says, this is where I thought. Madman says the centre of the sun is calculated to be 15 million degrees Celsius, which means your fact is bollocks.
5 times hotter.
50,000 Fahrenheit isn't hotter than 15 million degrees Celsius.
Get that cricket in here.
Get that cricket. Where's Jiminy? Right. Anyway, yes, Alex, you can sleep soundly now. Right.
Alex, you know Alex.
That's Alex, yeah.
That's Alex.
That's not Alex Mark II. That's Alex now.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my fucking god. It's my own fault. It's my own fault because I fucking missed the super. Oh my god. It's my own fault. Now I've got to wait for these to be announced in chat because it's my own fault.
Oh, hang on. Does Carlos get a ding? Did we already dinged him?
Not a euphemism, chat. Not a euphemism.
Where are you, Carlos?
Where are you, Carlos? Where are you, Carlos?
Oh, he already got a ding.
Did he?
Oh, James might get one. I saw him earlier.
James upgraded earlier, but he hasn't gifted.
Yeah, so
he doesn't get the hat trick.
Ding.
It's a hat trick. You gift, you super chat, and you upgrade. He upgraded, but he didn't gift.
Well, I didn't buy a chair either, so...
He didn't buy a chair either, no. Gifting's cheaper than buying... Gifting 50's cheaper than buying... Gifting 100's cheaper than buying a chair.
Well, can you live without gifted? Yes. Can you live without a chair?
Yes. Joe did for ages, I told you. Newspaper, spit and semen. The worst paper mache.
Ding me!
Amy thinks we've gone there, because we ended the stream. She's like, oh, they fucked off. Oh, no, she's back.
Great haul without loose fact is just a semi-good haul.
Thanks, Carlos.
Facts. That's a fact. Thank you so much, Carlos. You're amazing. Oh my god.
For the loose fact.
James, thank you for... There wasn't an encouragement for you to gift there, but thank you so much for 10 gifted, James. You fucking legend. I love you so much. I also see you frequently supporting Mr. the War Hipster, who is a close friend of ours on the channel. Thank you so much, man. You're an absolute legend. I love you. You got a ding. You got a loose ding. Mm-hmm. Got a loose fact, loose ding.
Yeah.
Making a thing of it now. Okay. Beautiful. Right. Thank you so much, you wonderful people, for hanging out with us tonight. Yet again, we're going to say goodnight. You are incredible human beings. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.